Hey, what's happening, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to another Clocktower Academy stream here. Gonna be playing some Onion Pies tonight. Onion Pies is a... It's a little bright. Is that that side? A little bright. Okay, that's better. We're doing Onion Pies. Onion Pies is a TB Plus script. It's considered like the top tier TB Plus script. It's about as like far as you can go while still being considered like a Trouble Brewing or Trouble Brewing adjacent script. It's got, what is it, like five new characters that it adds. It adds a minion. It swaps out an outsider, and then it swaps out two townsfolk, and then it adds a townsfolk. So it takes the script from 22 to 24 characters, I believe. So we're gonna be playing some of that today. I've got the link to the room up in my Discord server right now for anybody that wants to play. We're currently filling up the room, and then once we get enough for a game, we'll play a game. Like most streams, we'll probably do I don't know, like two, maybe three games. We'll see what the interest is like. It's been a very busy clock tower week for me. I did an all-day clock tower event on Saturday for my birthday last weekend, and it was very busy. Very busy day. We played, I don't know, like 7 games, I think, on Saturday. And I story told most of them. And we had something like, I don't know, like 25 people come in and out throughout the course of the day. And it was cool. We had some people playing their first games ever, which is always a good time. It was a lot of fun. Had a good time. And then on Monday, it was Memorial Day, and funny, like our group in Philly was still like, crazy packed on Monday. 3 full tables. We had one table at 16, so it was 46 players plus another 5 or 6 storytellers. And that was a light week. That was a light Monday for my local group here. Played a couple custom scripts. Did not have a great time with those custom scripts, so we don't got to talk about that. What's up, Zaya? How we doing? We're filling up the room right now. Let me ping my folks here. Yeah, as you can see, the room is kind of empty at the moment, but it'll fill up, I believe. So, yeah, we're playing Onion Pies. I have the script up here, right? Yeah. So we're playing Onion Pies. Onion Pies, for those of you who don't know, swaps out the investigator for the noble. So it's kind of like a more chill version of the investigator. It swaps out the undertaker for the cannibal. So it's still like a you learn something about the most recent executed player thing, but it's got a little bit more sauce to it. They swap out the butler for the ogre, which is an alignment switcher. So it's like an introduction to characters that can switch alignments. And then the marionette, which is like the minion version of the drunk. So it is a minion that pulls a townsfolk token, and the rub is that they are sitting next to the demon, so it's a way to help you track the demon. And then the last one is the pixie, which introduces madness, which is a common mechanic on Sex and Violets, the intermediate script, but is nowhere to be found in Trouble Brewing. So the pixie allows you to add a little bit of madness to the game. Anyway, we got our game starting in 1 minute apparently, but nobody's hopping in yet. It's just me and Luke here. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, 400 subs on YouTube. Thank you very much, everybody. We're climbing. Funny enough, so YouTube it's got like 2 levels of monetization for YouTube. The lower level, if you're doing long form content like I am, it is 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. In the watch hours are like from like the last year, and for a lot of people, a lot of creators, like the watch hours is really hard and the subs are really easy. But like I'm the opposite somehow. Is like I'm already at the watch hours and I only have 400 subs. I gotta like make a bunch of YouTube shorts or something. I don't know. What's up, everybody? Oh man, light crowd tonight. So I set the game to public. We'll just have to try to wait for it to fill up. How many we got in here? We got two, maybe three. Well, so this might be a teensy night for at least the first game, because I know some folks said that they were coming in later. Which I don't mind. I don't mind doing teensies. Should we just set it to a teensy? Set it down to 7 seats. Go real bare bones here. But yep, that was my weekend. It's always a good time.
Hi, Dylan.
Hey, what's up, Darian? Yeah, we're just waiting to fill up. I made the room public, so hopefully we get some people hopping in. I mean, all we need is 5. Once we get to 5, we could do a teensy potentially. Yeah, Alex, if you're spectating, I don't know if there's gonna be much to spectate right now. I'll have to see when we get enough people for this one. What's up? You got a question? I don't think I can open the characters. I got Cogrit in. We're adding some people slowly but surely. I don't mind doing a teensy, but like prefer it like sooner than later, you know? Oh, the Outsider Strategy Guide? Yeah, I'm doing Recluse with Evan Donahue on Friday. It was a really good episode. And you know, he's just really smart with like Clocktower stuff. Obviously, he's like one of the OGs. He's one of like the main designers of the game. So his knowledge is like invaluable. It's so good, and he's got a lot of cool stuff on the Recluse. He talks a lot about like the design of the Outsiders, how it went about doing all crafting it. He talks about in the podcast of how the Outsiders were always the hardest characters for them to design, to make them work properly within the scripts. So yeah, it's cool stuff, and it's kind of a long episode. It was like the raw recording was over 2 hours. I think I cut it down to like 1:40, something like that. But it's good. It's good. It's a good time. All right, so we're at 3. All right, so we got 3. We're 2 away from a teensy.
I've texted Lillian, who's usually on these, but they haven't responded.
Yeah, I know some people in the chat told me that they were coming like for like the second game. So I mean, our first games are usually like the smaller ones on the stream. So I don't mind hanging
Do you
out.
have a teensy in mind?
I mean, we had onion pies as our script for tonight. I don't know how well onion pies works as a teensy. maybe I'll pull one up.
I'm tempted to say no. I can start looking for an onion pies like teensy, but usually like a large script as a teensy sort of starts to fall apart.
Yeah, I think
too many bluffs and all that.
I think the only teensies I've done are like TB or like actual full scripts. I don't know if I've done any of the ones that are like designed as teensies. Yeah, I've heard of No Greater Joy. Where's the, do you have a JSON for that?
Give me a sec.
Yeah, I know. Once I get monetized on YouTube, I can set like custom stickers and stuff like that and emotes for the streams. I can already do it on Twitch, but I've been lazy and I haven't done it yet. Is that? Yep. All right. We need 2 seats to fill. Actually, you know what? Let's get crazy. I'll bring it to 6. I'll ping my Discord again. Okay, so this script is, let's see, Clockmaker. Let's see, we got Clockmaker, Investigator, Empath, Chambermaid, Artist, Sage, Drunken Klutz, Scarlet Woman, Baron, Imp. Very interesting.
Well, I do not recognize half these roles.
Yeah, some of them are from the intermediate scripts, though none of these are experimental characters, which is nice.
Yeah, it's all base 3, and it's Medway himself who made it. So I guess that counts for something.
That's the guy. I have Evan Donahue on my podcast this Friday, and it's like half that podcast is just him talking about like the process of designing the Outsiders when they were coming up with them for the base 3. Sounds like it was a headache. All right, we got 5. I'll give it 2 minutes. See if we can get a 6th person in here, and then we'll run this, and hopefully by that time we'll have enough to run a full game. So on this script, how would Baron in a 6-player work? Because isn't 6 base 1 outsider?
I think there would
you would have 3.
So you would have a Klutz, a Drunk, and what would be the 3rd outsider?
Yeah, does he have a, it's a good point. Does he have a, now I want to check and see if he has some sort of a jinx or something for this.
I don't think there's an official ruling, but most people say that in a teensy Baron is just +1.
That's fair. Yeah, that could be a jinx.
Yeah, that it says on BOTC script, it says when playing with 6 players, the Baron only ever adds 1 outsider to max of 2.
It's good to know. You know what? I was gonna do the recording for my Baron episode yesterday, and it didn't happen. I had to reschedule it. So now I know. Now I know that rule exists for the Baron. All right, 5-player game. Let's do it. Building a bag. All right, let's go ahead and build a bag. Nice and easy. We're yeah, you are the outsider in the server. That's like my little leveling system that I made. Let's do that. We'll go Baron, both outsiders. It is 5, so yeah, we'll go Baron. Baron's only +1 though, so we'll go Baron. We'll go Artist, Sage, Empath. Seems pretty strong. I should have done Townsfolk first, not Outsider. No, I think that Outsiders are generally considered lowest on the totem pole. I know there's some people that like Outsiders the best, but that's not me. Yeah, so it's a 5-player game, right? Yeah, I think I got this right. And then one of these is just going to be drunk. And we'll just see how drunk we need to make this empath in this game. Sounds good. All right, let's pass them out. All right, everybody got your rolls?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, cool. I will see you in the morning. All right. So, for people that don't know, in Teensy Villes, which are 5- and 6-player games, there is no evil team knowing each other. So, it is real simple, the setup. You're not stuck having to wake players up at night. And I think what the plan this one is going to be is that we are going to go ahead and drunk our artist. So Darian is the artist. Artist ability says once per game during the day. Privately ask the storyteller any yes or no question. And then the Sage is also a Sex and Violets character. It says if the demon kills you, you learn that it is one of 2 players. So it's the Ravenkeeper, but it just straight up helps you find the demon. It's like a combination of like Ravenkeeper and Fortune Teller. This empath is going to get a true 1. And then that artist, hopefully they talk to me during the day. And that's it. We do have Clockmaker and Chambermaid on script. I will say that, yeah, when you're playing in these smaller games, it is like trickier to know what to bluff. Klutz is there as a bluff, which is the face-up outsider that's on the script. Yeah, I just think Artist here is more fun. If it was Empath sitting next to the Imp, I would have been a little bit more nervous about the sober one, but I think it'll be fine. Let's go ahead and wake everybody up. Good morning, town. I have died, and it was one of the 5 of you that did it. Have fun. Find the demon, please. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Tell me, I'll tell you.
Okay, I'm the empath.
Is that the case?
Yeah?
What number did you get?
Got a 0.
Empath with a 0. Great. Great. Interesting. Very interesting.
A Baron game? No. Why would this be a Baron game?
It would have to be if you're the drunk.
No, there's no Baron on script. I don't think.
There's a Baron on the script.
Okay, never mind.
The Darian.
Well, no.
He's always trying to make it work.
Okay. Alright, well, good luck. See
Not buying it. Not buying it.
Okay.
Sorry, Luke.
What's up?
Can I use my artist question?
Sure. What question do you have?
Is Clive or CO Grit? One of them is evil.
So your artist question is one of Kogrit or Clive evil?
Yes.
The answer to that question is no.
All right, I think I'm drunk.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. I feel like
Okay.
just go along
Yeah, yeah.
if you were equal.
So there's our spent
I
artist
suppose
question.
so.
Nice and easy.
Oh,
hello again.
Hi again.
Great. What are you?
I am the artist. What are you?
What did you say? Well, the
It's gonna be a
artist.
double
Great.
claim.
Have you
I
asked
said
your
I was
question
the
yet?
artist. I'm sorry?
Did you ask your question yet?
I have not, no.
Okay, well, I'm an empath with a 1. And
Okay.
Luke claimed empath to me.
Then let's kill him.
Yes, they backed
that works
into
great.
Sage afterwards, after I told them that I was in fact the empath, but I don't buy it.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, remember also that the demon doesn't get bluffs, so it's entirely possible.
Exactly.
He just got caught out.
Wow.
Everybody's off in private chats. It seems kind of evil. Oh, there they go. Everybody's gone now. In and out.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. No. No.
All right, Tom. Welcome back. We're here at the final 5, starting 5. Open nominations. Darian's got his hand up. What's up, Darian?
Can I nominate Kogrit, please?
Sure. What is the reasoning?
This is a double claim of my role.
Okay, Kogrit, what's your defense?
I think let's flip this around. This is a double claim of my role. I am the artist. Darian is claiming artist.
What was your question? What questions you asked Dylan?
I have not asked a question yet. I'm saving it for tomorrow.
Well, that's silly. I already asked my question because
I don't think it's silly at all. The question's more valuable in Final 3 than Final 5.
You're not in this small of a game. Assuming that you're going to live past a day as the artist is crazy. Not your question on the first day.
Well, I'm gonna live now that you've publicly said that I'm not. Like, now I'm gonna live. Come on.
All right, it'll take 3 votes to put Kogrit on the block.
I'll vote on both people in this double claim.
Put my hand on this, please.
3 votes is
No,
enough.
I don't like this.
Kogrit's
But I don't think we're going to beat it now.
I'll also vote on Adrian.
I mean-
I don't mind between the
You
two.
can vote on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna nominate Darian.
I've already used my ability.
Darian claims to have already used his ability. I know that Darian is not the artist.
Okay, Darian, what's your defense?
I don't want this to tie, but
Kill me because this is silly.
5 hands. All right, running the vote. It'll take 3 to tie, 4 to execute. Five votes is definitely enough to lift it. I'll end the day in 10 seconds, I guess. I don't think we're
See, I'm not evil.
unless somebody really wants to tie that.
Please kill Gugret tomorrow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Darian has been executed and dies. Game continues. Go to sleep. All right, so we got it. We got an. Yeah, that is true. You're correct that the drunk information could have been. I could have given him a yes off that. I like it better though because I think it makes him sus of Kogrit. I think like. Yeah, and I mean neither. It sounds like nobody is claiming Klutz out there right now, so. They just got to assume that it's drunk. Well, the thing is, we're at 5 players, so it's possible that there's just no outsiders, and that it's Scarlet Woman. But the thing is, we're gonna wake up with 3 players, and now Scarlet Woman. Scarlet Woman only mattered yesterday, or I guess like today, if we're talking about like the day-night cycle here. Anyway, let's wake the imp. Oh, damn. He was ready. Yeah, see, now we get to have fun. So I just show, like, the evil team here, right? Yeah, I just say SG or Kogrit. It's fun. It's pretty cool, pretty cool little teensy setup here. We got some stuff happening. We get to see like a real Sage proc. Empath's still getting a 1. I agree that the evils probably know each other. Well, let me say this: Kogrit is about to really know who the demon actually is. So we'll see. We'll see how this night looks like. Waking everybody up. We're in town. Luke has died in the night. Since it's CNC, I'll give you like I'll give you like a minute for private conversations. If you want to do private chats real quick. And any artist questions?
Went to talk to you first.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I also told SG that I was the sage, so I'm more likely to believe Kogrit, but that Kogrit is the demon, but also killing the sage to give yourself an alibi.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, that tracks. I think you're the demon.
Okay, sure.
All right.
And then backed into Sage. So they both knew you were Sage.
Hey, gotta ask my fake artist question.
Sure. What do you got?
Fuck. Who is the demon? That's not my question. My question is, will the Phillies win the pennant?
I'm gonna say no. Unfortunately.
Correct answer.
They've been doing well lately, but that's
Your claim.
That's not gonna last. Good things never last in Philly sports.
What's your question, Grit?
My question was, is Clive the demon? And I got no. So I think it's just SG.
SG is not the demon.
I can confirm. I was the sage, and I
okay.
saw the other 2 might be the demon.
Great. I've got no idea who it is.
It's Kogrit.
SG, got your hand up?
Okay.
Yep. So I'm just going to out my info. I'm the chambermaid. I picked Luke and Clive and got a 1. Then Clive and CO got a 1.
Okay. So sorry. One more time, SG. You picked
Luke and Clive, and then Clive and CO.
I've got a 1, but okay. I'm an empath. I've got a 1 both nights.
Both nights?
Yeah,
That is
Darian
right.
was the
That
minion.
is right.
Either a
How-
Darian was the minion, or a Darian was a demon, and there's a Scarlet Woman.
How are you painting me as the minion? And you say that
Darian's
Actually,
the Baron,
That
and
empath
CO's
should have a 2
the
right
demon.
now. That's my bad. We'll
none
talk
of
about it
those worlds
post.
make any sense.
No, that
That
can't be
makes
right.
perfect sense.
For my info to make
How am I the
sense,
minion and I was trying to go for my quote unquote demon?
I mean, you're both in a double claim, so one of you is evil at least.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
Darian
one of us is dead.
Clive, what was your information?
1 both nights.
I nominate SG.
What's the reasoning?
Crazy.
SG's
Yeah,
info doesn't make
that's a
sense. I'm
storytelling
the
mess up
artist.
on my
I
bad.
asked, is Clive the demon? And I got to
you know what? It's
we
because I
just
never
kill
marked
SG.
like the demon dead token on the Grim. I always get screwed up. SG, what's your defense?
I don't trust CO waiting till last day to use their question in such a small game. I'm pretty sure it's just CO here. It matches all the information we have.
SG, I literally said that day one.
Okay, it'll take 2 votes to put SG on the block.
This is our
Yeah,
fans'
I
vote.
told you that in our private chat.
One vote's not enough. Nomination's still open.
I'll nominate Grit.
All right. Clive nominates Kogrit. What's your reasoning?
I think Kogrit was rushing there. And my info seems to point to him as evil. And a Darian on the same team? Who knows? But I like Kogrit's evil.
Okay. Kogrit, what's your defense?
I don't think I have anything more to say other than what's been said. This is not the correct play.
The evil team is Clive and Cogrid.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think it's both a double claim.
I think it's both
That's
double
what I think as
claimed.
well.
5 votes is
How
enough.
is-
Kogrit's marked. That can't be beat. We'll just go to a Grim reveal.
All right.
Oh yeah. Kogrit's executed and dies. I will say this is low key my fault a little bit. There was a storyteller mistake on the last night, but it's a teensy, so it's not a big deal. Anyway, yeah, Kogrit was your Baron who got executed. Was in a double claim with a Darian or drunk.
I knew it. I said that. Did I not say that, SG?
Luke was our sage that got executed
You
last
did,
night.
yeah.
Clive was our empath who should have gotten a 2 last night. And won because Luke did die, so that went
Okay.
back around to SG. But it seemed like Kogrit was pretty solidly framed at the end of that game.
I was framing myself. I mean,
my info made no sense. I should have been killed. Like,
yeah, no, I was trying hard to frame myself, and I figured you were the demon, and I just did
Your
my
info
hardest best to
actually
make you look
would have been accurate with what
that's
you
the
said.
problem. My info would have been
You're-
accurate, provided that none of them were the demon, which just points to me.
right. SP's info is accurate if Clive is the empath, and is wrong if Clive is the demon. That's the weird part.
It's also wrong if you're the demon. It literally just points to me.
Yeah. And I didn't particularly want people building worlds where you were drunk, so I just quick nommed.
I was going to pass, but I was afraid that Adrian was, or Darian was my Baron.
I always forget
Yeah, I
that
guess-
the evils still know each other in Teensyville games.
Yeah, it makes it tricky. Day one, I legit thought Clive might be my demon.
Yeah, it seemed like the evil team found each other on that final 3.
Oh, I had no idea. I
SG had no
thought
idea,
it still
yeah.
could have been Adrian or Darian. Sorry.
Yeah, if we get
good game.
Yeah, if we get up to 7, at least we'll run a normal game. I know we had one person in my YouTube chat, Avery, that said that they've
The seat person's back.
yeah, we have seat 8 who is a person. Oh god, we have tons of people jumping in here. I'll open up seats. Yeah, and Avery, you said that you've never played Clocktower before.
I haven't, no. but you had one of my friends in your game last week who kind of who told me about the game.
All right, cool. You guys know what that means. It's trouble brewing time.
Yep. I nominate Avery as the demon.
Time to brew some trouble.
So Avery, you know, like the whole like day night cycle, the characters. You have townsfolk, which are good players with good abilities. Outsiders are good players with detrimental abilities. Minions are there to help the demon, and then the demon is the whole game. If you execute the demon, it's game over.
Okay.
And then, you know, evil players are generally bluffing as good players, and so figuring out what bluffs don't make sense, what information doesn't make sense is part of the game. But also part of the game is there are modifiers called drunken poison, which can screw with players' information and just make it wrong. And then on this script, there's also a couple of characters that can misregister. So there's a good player that can look like evil players, and there's an evil player that can look like good players to information. But this is the beginner script, Trouble Brewing. It's the best. It's the best script. So it's the one that everybody plays with for their first game. What's up, Adarian? You got your hand up?
Are we still doing onion pies later? Or, you know.
We could do onion pies after this potentially. We'll see. We'll see how this game goes for Avery if they feel comfortable hopping up to. I mean, onion pies isn't like that much more complex than TB. I would just have to explain madness because of the pixie. How are we at right now? We 8. All right, 8's a good number. Anyway, I'm going to build a bag. Avery, if you have any questions, feel free to ask the people that are in the game here. They'll give you answers.
Yeah, I might get confused, but I'll figure it out most likely.
Yeah, and feel free to like just ping me in a chat if you want to. If you have like any specific questions. Oh, I forgot. I kicked seat 8 out. Oh, you're seat 9 now. Sorry, you got to make a. I'm assuming you have. Do you just have like an avatar for all the different seats? That's incredible. Okay, so this is a 9-player game now. Seat 9 says, I started with BMR because my friend hated me. Yep, that sounds like your friend hated you. Anyway, building a bag. Be right back. Alright, TB. The classic. Should you be mad if you turn me evil? Nah, that's fine. Okay, setting up. Gonna need that. First game, we're not doing Poisoner. We're just gonna do Scarlet Woman. It helps like put players at ease, new players at ease, knowing that their first game has that backup plan. Yeah, we'll put Recluse drunk, and so we need 6. We'll just do the classic investigator pinging off the Recluse. We'll put a chef in there. We'll put an undertaker in there. We will put a virgin in there because it's good to learn the tempo of the virgin. Put a soldier in, and then we will do Ravenkeeper. Sounds good. We got 9. Make them see Poisoner. It's a good idea. All right, everybody got your rolls? All right, cool.
Yep.
I will see you in the morning. All right, we are on first night again. Let's go ahead and wake up our minion. Show them the demon. We need roles not in play. We'll go ahead and do. We'll do Saint. We'll do FT, and we'll do Slayer. These are a minion. These are the characters not in play. We're just gonna do Drunk Chef, I think. Yeah, Drunk Chef with the 0. We could give the chef a 2 here. All right, let's just run a poll real quick. Sober Chef 2 or Drunk Chef 0? Which do we want to do here? Or do we do Sober Chef 1? We could do Sober Chef 1 as well. Drunk 0. Yeah, I mean, there's other drunkings we can do here. The problem is that chef or that investigator is just going to nuke themselves into the virgin. I think this is going to be a drunk virgin game. Actually, let's do a hidden drunk. That's always fun. Drunk soldier. See if they figure that out. And that chef, we're just giving them a 1. Ravenkeeper drunk. Potential. Yeah, Ravenkeeper drunk is cool as well. It's harder to track. But there's a chance that soldier gets executed at some point in the game, and I think they'll be really excited to find out that. But anyway, that's minion. That's wrong. So SG is going to see Kogrit or Avery as the poisoner. And they're going to see poisoner. And then our chef is just getting a 1. And that's it. I do have an FT on this script that I could be waking up. I have a butler I could be waking up right now if one of them wants to take it, or the empath. So just giving everybody a second here, and then we will see how it goes. All right, we'll wake everybody up in like 10 seconds. They're asking questions in like the text chat. But I'm probably going to pull Avery to a private chat at the start of this game just to, go over the role. It is fun that we have somebody playing their first game ever, and they pulled Recluse, which is the character that I'm talking about in the pod this week. Anyway, let's wake everybody up. Morning, town. Unfortunately, I have been killed by a demon again. This happens a lot, unfortunately. But I trust you to find my killer. I'll give you 4 minutes.
Oh, thank God! I hate that guy.
I heard that.
Good. That's...
Hi.
All right, so you are the Recluse?
Yes.
So the Recluse is an outsider, and your ability is basically you're a good character that can look like an evil player to other good players' information. So I won't tell you like the strategies of how to play the Recluse, but that's the gist of the character.
Okay.
And you're an outsider, so like you have an ability that like kind of sucks as an outsider.
Yeah, my luck for my first game having an ability that's a bit interesting.
This Friday on my podcast, I have like the one of the head guys at TPI, the company that makes Blood in the Clocktower, and we're talking about the Recluse in that podcast. And the Recluse is like his favorite character. He loves the Recluse, so it's a good one.
I know someone who would love this kind of character. So
yeah, it really symbolizes like the crux of Blood in the Clocktower of like this is something you don't get in other social deduction games. Characters with this level of nuance.
Yeah.
All right, well, good luck. Have fun. Go have some private chats.
All right, thank you.
right, let's see what
Maybe
everybody
up
else
to
is up
evil
to.
somewhere at the top. So it just made sense.
So what are you this game?
Oh, I'm still a good player. You want
Well,
hardcore?
I'm the washerwoman. Yeah.
Oh, I'm also the
So for,
washerwoman.
so for people that weren't there last week,
Okay.
we had a game where
You gonna stick
Darian
with that?
never came out as the virgin the entire game, and then got nominated at Final Four, executed a good player, and then was executed. It was then killed at night by the
So
demon
which
and ended the
minion
game.
are you?
It was a procced version that ended the game.
I am just your lovely chef with a 1. How about you?
Okay. I am your lovely mayor, who's not really doing anything.
Oh, you're the demon. Mayors aren't real.
Exactly this.
Oh, yeah, I get to see when people have died, I find out who they were.
Ah, okay.
Which is why I'm not telling anyone, because it's kind of...
So yeah, common
One of the
Ravenkeeper bluff.
best.
Say you're the Undertaker.
they tend to get targeted by the demon. So I'm...
Oh,
Okay. Oh,
no,
cool.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Okay.
I came in at
I
the end
am
of that
very happy to
conversation. I have no
nominate you
idea what
as
they're
the virgin.
bluffing.
Okay, I'm not the virgin. I'll tell you that.
Got it. Alright, well,
It's
good
hard for
luck.
me to think of threes on the spot.
Fair. Like,
That's crazy.
Yep, absolutely ridiculous.
He must be a good roll who's sussing me.
Exactly.
That-
So that
that
it's
makes a lot of
useful
sense.
in that way.
Right. Okay, that makes a lot of sense there.
But other than that, no, it is kind of annoying. I think that's the bit of juice you can squeeze out of it.
Yeah, it's just one of the things for the first game.
I don't know. I guess I'm glad to hear that I'm not in your ping.
alright. Well, good luck. I'll see it.
Cool. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Ever. I mean, politics aside.
Yeah. All right, have fun. Oh, wait. What are you?
Fortune teller.
Oh, hell no!
Yes, I am the Undertaker. I've been claiming soldier.
That seat
Oh,
9 person
cool.
does not trust
I'm a mayor.
anybody that is claiming something that's strong. The strong
You're a
characters
man.
exist.
Very nice. All right. Great. Thanks very much. Glad I've told someone.
Okay, and this, I'm assuming this is either one of those. We'll see. Welcome back, town. How we doing? We are at 9 players alive, so that means that it will take 5 votes to put somebody on the execution block. Avery, the way this works is that somebody will just say, I nominate this person, and then we'll let the person state their case, and then the person that is being nominated on, they'll get to give their defense, and then we will run a vote. The vote will go in like a clockwise fashion. You'll see like a little clock hand going around, and if you're playing like on a computer, you just hit like your space bar, and you'll be able to vote. If your hand is up when it passes by you, that's going to register your vote. If you die at some point in the game, you only get 1 more vote for the rest of the game, so keep that in mind. It's called your ghost vote or your dead vote. Other than that, nominations are open.
I would just like to publicly say that I am your chef with a 1, and that's that.
Okay.
I wanted to just mention for Avery's sake as well, if you're nominated, you are the last person to vote for yourself.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so Avery, if you get nominated, the voting will start on Sethaba, and then it'll go clockwise, and you'll be the last vote on it.
All right, thank you.
Nominations are open.
I'll go ahead and nominate Clive. We didn't speak today. Hi.
Hello.
Anything else to add?
Nope.
Yeah, I got nothing either.
Okay, it'll take 5 votes to put Clive on the block. Darian fell out of his chair again. Hopefully he's not... He had some laptop issues a couple weeks ago that like had him drop out of a whole game, so hopefully it's not that again. Run the vote. It's like 5.
I'll just add that I didn't speak to Clive either, so they must be evil.
Oh, it's a conspiracy.
Is there a claimed recluse running around?
3 votes is not enough.
One.
How many outsiders should there be? 2.
I
Two.
believe two.
Base 2.
2.
Yep, 9 players is 5-2-1-1.
Yep.
Nominations are still open.
Has anyone heard of any face-up outsiders?
Yep, I've heard of a recluse.
I heard of one. It ain't me.
I will say, if you are an outsider, you should probably come out, because if not, the recluse is just hard confirmed.
Not necessarily. There are reasons why they might keep it secret.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a good idea, personally.
It depends how long for, I think.
I guess say last call for nominations. It's a pretty quiet day 1.
I'll nominate Riker.
Okay, what is the reasoning?
We should execute somebody. We only have 4 executions, and if we don't execute anybody, we effectively lose one. I didn't speak to Riker. I have no idea what Riker's claiming, so this seems fine.
Okay, Riker, what's your defense?
I mean, I guess not much of a defense right now. It is still early. I don't have enough information, but I do know that when I told one person what I was, felt like I got immediate sus, so I'm okay with going out like this.
Okay. It'll take 5 votes to put Riker on the block. Five votes is enough. Riker is on the block. Last call for nominations.
I'd like to nominate myself.
Seat 9 nominates themselves. What would you? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a first night info, and this is probably not the greatest kill. I do know their role. Please don't do this. Kill me instead.
Okay. It'll take 5 to tie, 6 to execute. Seat 9.
It doesn't look like that's gonna.
Nope. I'll say last call for nominations. I'll end the day in 10 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Riker has been executed. It dies. Everybody go to sleep.
Are you
Lovely.
ready?
Bro, who in the chat said make Poisoner the minion? Who said it? It wasn't me. That would have been a fast game. We also have, our Virgin, he keeps hopping in and out. Kogrit.
I think I've narrowed the demon down to 2 people.
Kogrit's really about to think that he's drunk right now.
That's pretty impressive, day 1.
Yeah, there's actually a surprising amount of information when you look at it. Of course, that is assuming everybody told the truth to me. If anybody lied, then completely flip that. But
Wait, you get to lie in this game?
no.
No,
I thought,
it's
I thought this was a game about being entirely truthful and everyone being
Next
friends.
thing you're gonna tell me is that everyone on the internet is not always honest. But I can't trust it.
It's the internet.
You can trust everything you see on the internet.
Exactly.
And the news.
Yeah, it's
So we're letting Sathaba know that he's the demon now. There's no monk, there's no poisoner, so they will be the next to wake up. Yeah, it just happens sometimes that you hit the imp on day 1, and it was like a random snipe too. It was about as random as it's about as random as a Slayer shot going off and hitting. So We'll see how this one goes. Oh boy, now my damn thing's lagging. And we do have a sober Ravenkeeper just chilling out there, so this could get interesting. I would definitely take the Saint Bluff if I was him. Boy, this is really gonna make it look like a where is it? It's really gonna look like a Poisoner world right now. Or they just got lucky. Luke's about to be very, very confused. We're not waking up the Undertaker. We're not waking up the Ravenkeeper. We're waking up the Undertaker and showing Imp. And that's well, Kogrid is his name's Luke. He's one of the storytellers from my local group here in Philly. He's a very knowledgeable player. So I'm curious to see how he deduces what's going on here and how he figures it out. We have a quote unquote dead fortune teller, so that fortune teller is not waking up now. And no Butler claims, no empath claims out there. So really, that Undertaker is the last one that would have woken up tonight. So we'll wake everyone up today. We'll be at 7 players, so they'll be at 3 executions left. Be interesting to see what's up with all this. Let's go ahead and wake everybody up.
What had happened, I was like, oh, like, don't worry about it. Like, as long as you don't let what you've learned outside the game impact the current game.
Morningtown. Unfortunately, there was a death in the night. That was Luke.
That's interesting.
I'll give you 3 minutes.
Yeah, I think I know who the demon is.
And I think I know who the drunk is.
Oh, they're thinking drunk, huh?
My numbers are 0, 0.
0, 0.
I have a double 0.
Fascinating.
I know.
Either you or I are the drunk, or you are evil. You could be the Scarlet Woman. That's a possibility.
Yeah, anyone could.
Okay.
But what makes you think that one of us is drunk?
I'm the Undertaker who saw the imp.
Oh shit, that's so spicy. Interesting. Okay.
People don't take the Saint Bluff. I give it to them, and then they don't take it.
CO's 3s, they gave me Mayor, Butler, and Chef. Based on what we've heard about outsiders, I don't think that they're the Butler, and we've also heard a different Chef claim, so I think CO is either
now
the
the
Mayor
outsiders are
or the
hard
Poisoner,
solved.
like
I don't
you
know.
just said.
I will say they hard claimed me on our first chat.
There's an investigator that saw a Poisoner.
Was it Mayor, or was it something else?
I'm not going to say to you because that's their information, but...
What did you see?
I saw Fortune Teller.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Which is, what they're claiming.
CO wants to join.
So that Ravenkeeper is bluffing.
I'll leave and you can talk to
Undertaker.
See you.
Bye.
What are you willing to share?
What are you willing to share first?
I'm an empath with 2 zeros. And Grit and I are kind of thinking one of us is drunk. I'm thinking it might be me.
So, are you okay to quickly say what empath does?
Sorry. So empath reads the alignment of both of their living neighbors. So night 1, I got a 0, saying that neither you nor Riker were evil. And then night 2, after Riker died,
the empath
my
can
neighbor
definitely be
switched to
getting
you
2
in seat
zeros.
9.
It would require
and I got
Kogrit
a
to be the
0
drunk
as well,
while we're being
saying that
poisoned.
neither of you 2 were evil.
Sethaba claims to be an empath who has only gotten 0s.
Okay. That's interesting, because I've also heard some stuff about Avery potentially being evil.
Yeah, but I think Avery was seen by the washer. All right, I need to go talk to the washerwoman then.
Okay.
Demon's between you and somebody else. Is it you?
It would be them then.
Okay, I'm the washerwoman. I think you're the demon, right? So, yeah.
So I think I'm actually the drunk because I died last night.
Okay, cool. I'm the knight.
Sorry, Dylan.
Hello, town. Kogrit has his hand up. What's up?
Yeah, so I am the Undertaker who saw Imp in Riker. That presents a lot of possibilities. I could just be the drunk. We almost certainly have a drunk on the scrim because we only have one face-up outsider. I could be poisoned if we think it's a poisoner game, or Riker could literally just be the Imp, and there's a Scarlet Woman. And if there's a Scarlet Woman, I think the most likely person is probably just Sathaba with the chef one. Thank you.
I think I saw SG's hand next.
I have a nomination, so I can go after other people.
Okay. Anybody with a hand raised, just a comment, not a nomination?
I just want to say, there's a reason I believe you, Kogrit, and it's that why would a fortune teller out day one? Sus as hell.
Yep.
Well, passing.
Mm-hmm.
Going off of that, I don't think that information is accurate because I did just speak with the actual possible drug, and also I already spoke with the other side of an Undertaker. So unless you're being double claimed, I don't think that information is accurate.
Okay, Avery, did you have something?
C9, you were saying someone was saying they were a fortune teller. Who were you saying is the fortune teller?
Riker. He said he was the fortune teller.
Ah, okay. I didn't know what his. I didn't find out.
Yeah,
what he
that
said his
definitely
role was.
wasn't public.
Well, they're dead now, so it doesn't really matter.
Fair. They didn't hard claim to me when we spoke. I wanted to say, Grit, you said something about me being a chef with a 1. That's because Seat 9 and I had initially agreed to a role swap, and Seat 9 walked it back, and I guess I hadn't realized that they had when they had said that.
Yeah, it was just because with his role, me putting out information would clear people that didn't need to be cleared. It was a bad role swap. I realized that after.
Okay, Kogrit.
So sorry, just to make sure, who is the actual chef?
Me.
Okay, so 2 quick things, and then I'll let I know SP wanted to nom. The first, in response to Darian, I am not saying my info is wrong. It is correct. In fact, it's probably more likely to be wrong. I'm happy to build worlds where I'm poisoned, where I'm just a drunk, or what have you. But I thought the info was enough to out myself to town. And second of all, if Seat 9 is the chef with a 1, and we think we really did execute the imp, then Sathaba is the natural top.
Okay, nominations are open. Darian?
I'll nominate Cobra.
Okay, Darian nominates Kogrit. What's the reasoning?
For one, their information is not making very much sense because they said that they're the Undertaker. That's a double claim, which is fine, I guess. But I spoke to another Undertaker, and they said that they shared information. And I spoke to someone who believed that they were the drunk. So I don't think that Koger could be the drunk. Also, too, when we spoke our first conversation, they hard claimed my role to me. So I think this is illegal. That's 2 double claims.
Okay, Kogrit, what's your defense?
If there's another claim of Undertaker, we should absolutely 1000% kill that person. I'm the Undertaker. I'm outing because I have the info that Riker is the imp. That's all I.
Okay, it'll take 4 votes to put Kogrit on the block. One vote is not enough. Nominations are still open. SG.
Can I nominate Clive, please?
Okay, what's the reasoning?
I have between 2 and 2.5 demon candidates, and Clive is one of them.
Okay, Clive, what's your defense?
We should go for a different one of them. Who are they?
Are you willing to say
I
what you are?
won't say.
Yeah, sure. I'm a Raven Keeper.
Okay. It will take.
So,
Go ahead.
no, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, gonna run the vote. It'll take 4 to put Clive on the block.
Mm-hmm.
Hands all over the place. 4 is enough. Kogrit.
Who is the claimed recluse?
I am the recluse. Since pretty much the entire lobby knows at this point.
Okay, seat 9.
I would like to nominate Sethaba.
Okay, what's the reasoning?
All right, hear me out here. I had 2 very powerful roles out to me day 1. That strikes me as very odd. Second, if I choose to believe Kogrit's information, then Sethaba put out information that would have cleared Riker, which is inaccurate. Also, they're sat next to a recluse, so I don't like their information one bit. And yeah.
Okay, it'll take 4 to tie, 5 to execute.
Can I
sorry, defense. Go ahead.
Yes, I did hard claim empath to you straight away, C9. You were also the only person I claimed that to. So I don't consider that a very powerful role being public. Because I told you that I would be claiming something else for the rest of the game. Additionally, if I am seated next to the recluse, if our world is Riker, me, evil, then that, I don't know, you mentioning the recluse makes a chef one impossible or almost impossible in that world. So yeah.
Okay, it'll take 4.
But I'm a good kill.
It'll take 4 to tie, 5 to execute.
Oh, that's
This just feels like a left here, but you know, I think we're past that.
These are both equal.
And of course,
kills.
it's going to tie.
Okay, well,
look at that.
wait.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Look, can I say, we can go ahead and kill me, but if Sethaba doesn't die tonight as an outed empath, go for him, please.
No, we kill a Darian and we kill Clive and we kill Sethaba, we get the evil team.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I could be a frame.
Clive, what was that?
I'd like to nominate a Darian.
Clive nominates Darian. Clive is executed and dies. Everybody go to
Fantastic.
Wait, that's great.
So we go for Kogrit. So we go for Kogrit. Go for Kogrit. He's the evil one.
Wait, what?
I still think we kill Sethaba first.
Yeah, no, I think it's Sethaba, because if they're empath, then how would they say there's no evils next to them since I'm recluse?
Yeah, this
exactly. They have an
unfortunately.
They
have an
literally.
empath zero.
I guess
on a
that's my fault for not
potential
making the
and
chef
a
drunk.
recluse. That makes no sense.
I'll take the
Yeah, no,
Also, tying
Hawkins
makes
Razor
no
is
sense.
just
No good player would tie there. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they would have mentioned point blank that they had an evil person next to them if I was seen as if they were empath, because I'm seen as evil.
Sethaba is the Scarlet Woman. Luke was the drunk. Adarian virgin. I think it all works out there.
Yeah, so I think if anyone, whoever dies tonight, we should just vote Sethaba, I think.
If
seems to be the
Sethaba
safe
dies,
option.
I know who they pass to.
This would be the time that
I
I'm
don't
waking that
think
empath
Sethaba
up.
can pass. I
If
think we actually got the demon in Riker.
If anybody believes it.
I was just about to say, based
It's
on
possible.
the grimoire I've built, Sethaba's the only evil person.
Chef being sober is fine. The lack of saint
Although I
bluff.
am a little bit confused why Clive
Yeah, I don't know why that,
claimed
like-
Undertaker to me on day one.
Somebody explain this to me in the chat. Why do players not take saint bluffs when they're given to them? This happened like 4 times in the last 2 weeks that I've given saint as a bluff, and my good team hasn't, and my evil team hasn't taken it. If Sethaba was bluffing saint right now, this would be way harder. Like, they would have to make a legit choice on what to do, and like, they didn't know Riker was going to get executed on that first day. They talked early too, and so yeah, it kind of screws them out. And for anybody that's listened to my Scarlet Woman podcast, I love Saint as a Scarlet Woman bluff. I think it's great. But yeah, just didn't take it. Oh,
Well, my information's
It's gonna be
not
a fast
accurate, but you know, drunk.
Good morning, town. Avery has died in the night. Congratulations, Avery, your first death in Clocktower. I'll give you guys, I don't know, 2 minutes. GG's. GG's, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm the investigator.
Sorry, I had it in my head it was a Chef Zero for some reason.
I mean, I think your info works.
Yeah.
We should just kill Septima and
Look, an outed empath isn't dead. Just go for the outed empath.
yeah. And we have a Darian who's
And
I saw
I'll
Raven
say-
Keeper, by the way. I'll say it's a town. It's not a secret.
All right, have fun.
It could be just a really lucky poison snipe then.
It could be, yes.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Solid.
Mhm.
Yeah. My number ticked up, and now that my neighbors are quite far from me, I'm building worlds where I'm drunk, but I know the rest of town is keen to
It's very tough.
kill into me.
Confirmed version
Grit,
on the
especially.
other side of that fake number.
Grit
Not sure what you're
still.
supposed to do.
No, I was a Raven Keeper.
Okay.
So
Cool.
Ravenkeeper's nuking himself
Well,
into the
I'm pretty sure
version.
CO is evil, and Septima.
Okay.
That's what I got so far.
Okay.
Because he's claiming to be the drunk. Or
He's the other drunk candidate between
Yeah.
the two of us.
Fair.
So-
Yeah.
I won't yet, but I'll say tomorrow, obviously, because it's fun of 3.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
See ya.
It's
I
in
think
the
this game's
past.
about to
It
end
didn't
now.
change anything.
All right, what are we at? Final 5?
Yeah.
You know, it can be a tricky bluff, definitely. You gotta make it work. All right, everybody, welcome back to town. We're at Final 5. I'll say nominations are open. Seat 9, you have your hand raised.
Dylan, you're muted.
Oh, shit, I'm muted. Seat 9, you have your hand raised. What do you got?
This is a nom hand, but if there's any discussions that need to happen,
Nominations are open.
I'd like to nominate Sethiba.
Okay, what is the reasoning?
Empath clearing a recluse and an imp. This is just our most likely candidate at this moment. If the game continues after this, then we can go into someone different tomorrow. But yeah.
Okay, Sethwa, what's your defense?
Yeah, y'all have made up your mind. I'm no defense.
Okay, no defense. It'll take 3.
We don't need to spend dead votes on this.
what are your numbers?
My numbers have been 0 until last night, where it ticked up to a 1.
Okay.
Interesting.
Which is really interesting. I've been building worlds where I'm drunk, and I know Kogrit's building worlds where he's drunk. In my mind, Grit is evil along with Seat 9, so I'm gonna go ahead and nominate Grit.
Okay, Sethwa nominates Kogrit. Anything to add?
Grit's been out as Undertaker. At least, outed Undertaker yesterday, and so I think Grit not dying in the night is interesting. I know the argument has been said for me as empath as well, but I'm already on the blog. Grit and I's information can't possibly fit in the same number of worlds, and I know I'm good, so.
Okay, Kogrit, what's your defense?
I agree. Our info doesn't mesh. We should kill Septima today. If the game doesn't end, then we can talk tomorrow. But I just think all the info is pointing towards Septima.
Okay, it'll take.
I will say.
Go ahead.
I will
Darian.
say that CO Grit is also. I think we do know that CO Grit is evil. They're also an investigator paying for poisoner. So I'm not saying Septima is not evil, but I'm considering their information. They probably were poisoned, and I can't see a world where Seat 9 and Kogrit are evil together. But I do think the town, unfortunately, wants Septima. I personally want Kogrit, but yeah.
Okay, it'll take 4 votes to tie, 5 to put Kogrit on the block.
I mean, the thing is, they have to kill Kogrit because Kogrit's info solves the game if they are the Undertaker.
No, they don't kill Kogrit because Kogrit's the frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, but their
I'm the
info
frame
solves
if
the
I'm
game
good.
whether they're good or not. 'Cause-
Last call for nominations. Anybody want to nominate?
if they're evil, they have to say info that implicates themselves.
All right, ending the game in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sethba has been executed by town and dies. Let's do a grim reveal. Congratulations to
Y'all, I fumbled it so
the good
bad.
team.
Oh, you didn't.
Let's
No,
do a grim reveal.
It was unfortunate.
I may have fumbled a little bit with the setup here. It was a tricky setup, like with the rolls that I put in the bag. We had Darian, our confirmed virgin, off of Clive, our Raven Keeper. We had our imp, who was executed like randomly on day 1, and so our sober Undertaker saw the imp die. And then we had our investigator, who saw the Recluse and the Undertaker as the poisoner, which, to my knowledge, that info never came out, or he just thought it was bouncing
Yeah,
off the
it wasn't
Recluse.
relevant. I didn't believe it. Yeah.
I'll remember that next game then. Sounds good. And then Seat 9 was our chef, who could have gotten a whole bunch of numbers. I could have also made them drunk, which I didn't. I made the soldier the drunk. And then we had our Scarlet Woman. The bluffs were Fortune Teller, Slayer, and Saint. And our Scarlet Woman took Empath, which was not in the bag, which is lucky.
I got so lucky.
Yeah.
That puts me at 2 for 2 games lost on a BS hard claim.
It was also really helpful actually that Luke died that night, because then it just made me trust the info more.
I mean, since day 1, I had Clive and somebody else as the demon candidates, and then one of them died, and Sethuba backed out of the chef claim, and suddenly Clive and Sethuba were the demon candidates.
I will say, there's a pretty real world where Kogrit just was the poisoner in that game. It lined
I
up.
was
Yeah, but
gunning
even
so
so, we
hard
left
for
them
that
the
world.
last.
Yeah, that was the world. But the chef one was a problem, because if you think I'm the poisoner, you have to explain away the chef one.
And also,
Yeah.
Kogrit claimed to me first conversation. They claimed Undertaker. It just made too much sense, I think.
Mhm.
I trusted them socially.
All right. I have to stand up for a bit, but good games, y'all. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
Good
Philly.
game, everybody.
Same, good games. See ya.
It just immediately made me sus when I had 2 people immediately.
And then that
Claiming-
makes so much sense given your chef one as
Yeah,
well. Yeah.
Like y'all just right off the bat come out with Fortune Teller and Empath, and you're sat next to each other, and then we have an imp ping. Hell no.
No, it was so unfortunate because I had already hard claimed that by empath by the time Riker and I got to talk and I got the bluffs.
And then Riker, that's why I said, oh hell no.
No, I understood why. I knew right away why you said, "Oh hell no," which is why I was like, "Yeah, let's vote on me." I'm fine with that, because I knew.
Especially because you knew you had a Scarlet Woman.
Well, not just that, but I mean, like,
Well,
I knew, yeah, mainly because I knew I had the Scarlet Woman, but it was just that.
Yeah, it's tough when like they just don't go the route you want them to. They go the opposite, and you're like, I guess good job. It didn't work. What I was trying to do.
But yeah, like all that was the first thing I'd even said was Fortune Teller. I hadn't even said anything else, and you were like, "Oh hell no," and you jumped out. So if I was to even try to do a 3, you wouldn't have heard anything but beyond the first. So, which is why I said that,
Guard
which
Dog
is why I made that
315.
comment
Thank
at
you
the
for
end
the follow.
of
Appreciate it.
whatever final day.
I stand by that. Oh hell no, though.
We're going to be
Oh,
doing
no,
another game in a few minutes here. We're going to be playing some onion pies. This is like a slight step up in complexity, but it's nothing too crazy.
I mean, I didn't
Avery,
think
I'm
you
sorry
were
I
gonna
killed
tie
you,
it.
by the way.
No,
Here's how the game's played. It's fine.
that's good. It's good to die in your first clock tower game. I'm sad that I couldn't make them the drunk because they were already an outsider.
Just to be nice to Avery, what you should have done was killed yourself and star pass to Avery.
I thought about that.
I would have done it. I would have done it.
I was so worried because that's normally considered a, like, yes but don't.
Yeah.
And actually, so my podcast on Friday is our Recluse guide. I did it with Evan, who's like he's one of the head guys at TPI. His opinion on good imp on Trouble Brewing is that it is a yes but rarely. It is not a yes
I was
but don't.
about to say because the imp becomes the imp, not becomes an evil imp.
It becomes a good imp. Yep.
Right.
I would have to explain to Avery. I would have had to have pulled them aside and explained to them
So
what
complicated
was happening.
And
You're
then-
the good demon.
Yes.
And then-
And then we have to worry about if Avery's going to come out with that or not, because if they don't, then the end just goes on. The game just goes on and on.
Yeah.
Because
Even though the optimal strat would be for the good imp to kill themselves.
I've had a game before where like a player, it was a script with a pit hag on it, and it was a good player that got turned into a good minion, and they thought that they switched alignment as well, so they didn't come out with the fact that they got pit hagged.
Oh no!
And it kind of screwed my game up a little bit because I was in like a final 3. Like,
what minion were they?
They got turned into a Godfather, I think.
Oh, come on. They couldn't have turned him into a good Sarah Novus.
And so we were at a final 3, and I was trying to convince Town that Pit Hag was one of the minions, but nobody else had come out as being Pit Hagged. And there was that other good player that thought they were now on the evil team that could have backed up my claim.
One of the funniest games I've ever seen is this was a game on YouTube that I saw where I think maybe he was the mayor, got pit hagged into the Fang goo. And then the next night, he was like, wait, can I just shoot myself? The storyteller was like, yes. Woke up the next day, congratulations, the good teams won. And everyone was like, wait, what?
Hey Dylan, I have a hard out in about 30-40 minutes. Are you okay if I travel?
Yeah, you can travel. Let's here.
Oh yay, we're all
All right. So do you have a preference for Traveler?
I'm honestly good with anything. I've never played a Traveler before. So I guess if you've got a specific game you're going for, I love the vibe of Cacklejack, but I know that can be really messy.
Yes, let's see what our Traveler options here are. Each day choose a player. Yeah, we're not gonna do character swaps on this with
Yeah.
on somebody's second game of Clocktower.
Honestly, do we want to do honestly one of the TB ones?
Yeah, the TB ones are
Bureaucrat, Thief, Scapegoat.
Yeah.
Any of those 3 would probably be good.
Yeah, I'll have you be the Thief.
Cool.
And then I'm not sure. Does it do the calculation like automatically in the app, or do I have to like do that after the fact?
I believe it does. I think I remembered seeing someone.
I just got remembered
when UG. Well, I think when UG came out, I think someone had mentioned that it functions similar to Thief.
Okay. All right. So I'll assign you the role now, so you don't get one of the roles that come out of the back.
Cool.
But all right.
One day he's not going to do that anymore, and you're going to miss it.
All right. We are at 13 players. Sethuba has a hard out in 30 minutes, so they are going to be our Thief. And then I will let Sethuba know on day 1 if he's on the good team or the evil team. For people that don't know, the Thief is a Traveler. Their ability says each night choose a player, not yourself. Their vote counts negatively tomorrow. And so I will be waking Sethuba up tonight. So just a heads up. And I believe the app should automatically do it. And if it doesn't, I'll just, I'll have to like calculate it in post. But all right.
I'm pretty sure how do I do so depending. No.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to build it back. Here back.
No, that wasn't good.
All right. So we are at a 12-player Onion Pies game.
So how'd your first game go, Avery?
It was something.
let's go Real Saint. We'll put Recluse in as a bluff here. We'll just go. Do we just go like boring? Just go boring. Poison or Scarlet Woman. We'll give him the full gambit of problems that a player might have to deal with. We'll have Drunk be our other one. So we'll go 1, 2. We'll put a Pixie in there. We'll put a Mayor in there. Put a Real Slayer. We'll put a Washerwoman. And then, do we just want to do all top 4s? Yeah, we'll do all the top 4s. With no Virgin. And then we will do... we'll do a Monk. So it's not a lot of... we don't have any ongoing info, is that right? Yeah, because I didn't put the Empath in there either. Let's swap Monk with Empath. And then we'll just see how everything lands from there. Everybody got your rolls?
Really?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
I perform well in my games. It's just
Yeah, everybody have a good night. See you in the morning.
Yo, if we've got an ogre, if you want a fun game, choose me. I don't know. Don't actually do that.
You should definitely do that.
Alright, so we got to set some reminder tokens. We got to set our bluffs. We'll go Recluse. We will go... who's my evil team? My evil team is 2 new players. Oh boy. Gonna give them some easy things to bluff. Gonna give them some easy things to bluff. I don't even know if I should give them both. I'll just give them these outsiders. I feel like this is going to be tough. Let's see. I can change his thing, right? Yeah. There we go. That's the Evil Traveler. And the Thief is first in the wake order here, so I'm just following what the app tells me to do. Oh, actually, Gastro is like... Switch it to FT. Alright, where is Joy Boy? Joy Boy. Where is Joy Boy? Am I fucking blind? Oh, they're up there. That person has the negative vote. Yep, negative vote. Alright, let's wake our minions up. This is the demon. These are the minions. This is the demon. These are the minions. Wake. These are minions. These are the characters not in play. Make sure they all read the stuff. I'll pull Avery aside again in this game and, you know, tell them like what the poisoner does. Alright, they got the thumbs up. Yeah, they know what they're doing. I'm not even going to set the rest of this Grim until I get this poisoner decision. Oh. Did they change their name? Where's Joybo? Oh, Joybo's the empath. Yeah, good call. It was wrong. Did you hop out, Luke? You did hop out. Okay, waiting on this poisoner to pick somebody. I wonder if they know how to pick somebody. pull them into a chat.
About this, but you'll find it funny.
Hey, I'm just making sure you know how to do the like pick a player on the thing. Do you see it in the UI?
I don't.
Okay.
I might just be missing it.
Okay, we could just go in the voice chat when we do this every night. So you're the poisoner. You have to pick a player every night to poison. It basically turns their ability off, or they get bad information. So on night 1, you're just picking somebody randomly. You know, don't pick one of the evil players, obviously. But yeah, so just let me know who you're picking.
CJ.
CJ, where is CJ? Okay, up at the top right. Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay.
Room and slams the door.
It's good poison. And so they do not need to be the drunk. We do need a drunk in this game, right? I didn't put 2 outsiders in. I put a saint. We do need a drunk. So the drunk will be the slayer. I'm just getting ahead of this shit. That is very good poison. And so we're going to show drunk between empath and chef. See how they feel about that. See if anybody believes their stuff, because this is going to be a chef 1. Alright, so the pixie. Who are we going to show the pixie to? We'll show the pixie... the Slayer's not actually in the game. We'll show the pixie... the mayor... No, we'll show Pixie Noble. So we're waking the pixie. We're going to show them Noble. And then the washerwoman, we will have the washerwoman confirm... We'll have the washerwoman confirm the pixie. I don't think I'm giving too much confirmation here. Actually, let's send them to librarian. Yeah, I'm gonna send the washerwoman to the librarian. So let's wake. Show them this player and this player as librarian. Next, our chef who's getting a 1, and then our empath is getting a 0. They're chef again. They were chef in the last game too. Empath is getting a 0. No cannibal. I didn't put cannibal in the game, so this would be interesting. And then we need our 3 noble pings. And I think I'm gonna put the imp in the noble ping. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna put the imp in the noble ping. It's going to be the imp. It's going to be the saint. And it's going to be that slayer. See what they think of that. The washerwoman could be a chef 1. Yep. Potentially. I just got to wake that noble. Show them that. Show them that. Show them that. And so if the imp takes the recluse bluff, which isn't a bad idea here, that could make things very interesting. But that's everybody got to wake up tonight. This is our setup. In theory, the washerwoman librarian could be a chef 1. It depends on how people read socials. Yeah. Anyway, let's wake everybody up.
Pay close attention to is who was double claiming.
Yeah.
It also gives minions leniency.
Yes.
As you know, Sethaba is our thief. Sethaba made a choice last night, so that'll come into play when we do voting today. I have been killed by a demon. Oh no! Please find my killer.
Did Sethaba count in first night info?
Yes.
Okay.
I am the saint.
I am yet again the chef with a 1.
Well, that solved you the last time, so.
Actually.
Yeah, but no one's gonna believe it happened twice.
You just gotta find a virgin.
I'm slightly screwing up token integrity here, but
I'm probably the marionette.
I do have to calculate. I do have to calculate that.
Sorry, Riker, your demon. Your demon.
I do have to calculate it in there, and so I'm gonna have to
Don't tell.
I wouldn't tell
that damn traveler. Travelers always
don't tell my Marios.
Yeah.
What's that?
Hey, I didn't get my info.
Oh, my bad. You should see SGRA, Central Supermassive Black Hole, or Joy Boy as the drunk.
Ah, fun. All right, cool. Thanks.
Oh, hi, Adarian. I'm just a chef with a 1.
Okay, no problem.
You know what? That turns that librarian poison information as like a good thing.
Okay. You know what?
The traveler just screwed everything up that night. I don't know what to say.
Oh, this is fun.
This is what I get for putting travelers in the game.
What?
You're in my ping as a drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way that happens twice. Okay.
Yeah. You and one other person haven't talked to them yet, though. But
Okay.
Drunk Chef does kind of track some.
Yeah, I had to move it.
Yeah.
But
Alright,
just
it's
keep that in
unfortunate,
mind. Thanks.
but it's fine.
Okay.
A virgin.
It does like
I
depowers my poisoner a little bit.
Although
Who got
that
a
would
good
be
snipe,
funny.
but
I just have sugar. I've wanted to try to get to be virgin, and then
no,
like,
it's
save
because
it for later in the game.
the sober chef number should be a 2, because that's an evil traveler there.
Crossbow.
All right.
But that's all I'm willing to say right now, until I can
Okay.
talk to the pings.
That is fine that you would not share that to a saint who is apparently also in a noble ping.
That's fun.
The first person that I talked to was a noble who said that I'm in a noble ping. So hooray!
That
or the saint.
Well, I mean, we were told Saint. I don't know if that's a bluff or.
That's true.
Because that could be a bluff to keep them.
If you feel comfortable sharing.
Yeah, I'm not going to share that yet because I haven't talked to all of them yet.
You know, fair enough.
You know, you're familiar with what the noble does?
I'm this is my first game I'm playing with the noble. I'm reading what it is now.
I get hits on 3 players. 2 of them are good, 1 of them is evil.
Okay.
Or registering is evil, yeah.
Yes. Well, yes, registering is evil. Correct.
Roll.
Okay.
And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. All right.
Cool. Sounds good.
Right.
Cool.
What are you-
Slayer,
what are you-
Virgin, or Ravenkeeper.
What are you willing to share?
I publicly claimed saint.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell who
And
it
so-
was. I was looking around the circle.
You know
I
what's
was
going to
like, who
happen
was
now
that?
is
But
that
I
the
didn't wanna,
goddamn the demon's going to get shot by the
because I was like, well, maybe that we need to
by the Slayer.
Maybe I'd find
However, if the demon
Yeah,
takes
I'm
that
apparently
reckless
also
fluff
in a
that I
noble
gave them,
ping, so that's wonderful.
it doesn't matter because
Oh,
there's
that
no
is
cannibal, there's no
wonderful. Yeah, I
Undertaker.
did talk to the.
They have no way
did
of even
talk to
confirming
somebody
that they
who
got
said
the demon
that
there.
they were a noble, but I am not one of their pings. So
I know who the noble is. It's PCR.
Settled that.
okay, so we have different nobles.
Who's the second noble?
I got a Darien. That they were noble.
Oh boy.
So that could be the pixie situation, or it could just be an evil that didn't have a bluff yet. I mean, I'm not too concerned about it. I would be more concerned once people start once we start killing.
Able to, but he can't hear us.
You can't hear us.
Yeah.
Howdy.
What's up, Sembian? How you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. My lobby just died. We had some mostly base scripts today, but absolutely wild games. S&V has impressed me.
It's good. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing S&V soon. I'm excited to really dive deep into that one.
We had a demon change. Went to 4 different people. The demon had moved around.
I very nearly just had a player's first game ever of Clocktower be them as the recluse that became the good imp. It almost happened. The demon is too scared to start passing to it, though. Would have been fun.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Feel free to be a fly on the wall. You can see the
yeah,
grid now, right?
Yeah, I'm just hanging out. I'm just hanging out for
You're
a
just
little
hanging
bit.
out?
Yes.
All right, everybody say hi to Sunbeam. Sunbeam is just hanging out.
I'm just here to hang out. My lobby died, so.
As our guest storyteller. Friend of the pod, Sunbeam was on, Washerwoman with me, right?
Yeah, Washerwoman. The most exciting role.
It's a good one.
Who doesn't love a good Washerwoman?
Anyway, we are at 13 players here alive, 12 plus our traveler, Sethaba. Nominations are open. SGRA.
Just reminding everyone that I am the chef with a 1. I am also in a drunk ping. Do with that what you will.
You're in a drunk ping. Who else is in a drunk ping?
I have no idea.
Who's the librarian?
It's me.
Can confirm.
Yep. And I saw. Is it even worth outing?
Yeah.
It could be worth outing.
Might as well.
Yeah. It's the chef, SGRA, and Joy Boy are both in a drunk ping.
Yeah.
Are you a virgin, Joy Boy?
No.
Right. Do we have a virgin?
Riker might be a virgin.
Riker's not.
I'm happy to not a virgin.
Darian,
seem like
Darian, you got your hand up? What's up?
Oh, can we nominate?
Nominations are open. Yep.
Can I nominate Joro, please?
Okay. What's your reasoning?
This player isn't an evil ping. Also, too, I think it's weird that the Washwoman is confirming a librarian. That doesn't seem typical.
Okay. Joro, what's your defense?
I don't play metagames. I just do what I am told. If I was bluffing Washerwoman, I don't think I would bluff that I saw a librarian. That's really weird. So yeah, I saw a librarian probably just to confirm that there is a drunk.
Joro cold called my rule too. The confirmation went more suspicious on my side than him. He just went up to me and said, "Hey, are you the librarian?" Which I am, and confirmed.
Okay. It'll take.
I'd rather talk a virgin.
It'll take 7 votes to put Joro on the block. Or we also have a thief that may proc here.
I want to figure out who it is.
I do too.
Who's the nega vote?
Not me.
3 votes is not enough. Nominations are still open. Central supermassive black hole. What is your...
Thank you for addressing me properly. I'd like to nominate Riker.
Where the hell did Riker go? Oh, it's right next to you. What's your reason?
Since I'm a chef 2 games in a row, maybe Riker is the imp 2 games in a row. Let's get him.
All right. Riker, what is your defense?
I'm just a once per game this time. I'm not no imp. Sorry.
Pertinent.
They
are also in a noble ping next to a thief, so if the chef 1 number is real and the thief is evil, that could be our chef 1 as well.
Okay. We Gastro drop out. Let me DM him real quick.
I've heard of noble pings that are not these noble pings.
I also have heard of them that do not point to Riker.
I will vote with my neighbors.
Pixie, guys.
Good Mario.
Okay. I'm just going to run the vote. It'll take 7 to put Riker on the block. Is he coming back?
Okay, there we go. My headphones are working again. What happened?
Oh.
Vote's gone.
Vote's gone.
Riker just died.
Running
We're also missing somebody. C4.
They'll be back. Yeah, I think they're gonna pop over to their phone because they can't get anything working.
4 votes is not enough.
I think I saw the negative.
So that means Joy Boy was negative today.
Wrecker isn't marked for execution, right?
No, that was a hiccup from the first try.
Yeah, we're good. Nominations are still open. Riker?
I'm not feeling singled out or anything, but we have a spent roll with the chef.
Yeah, that's true. Get me out of here, guys.
We could just get rid of that. We could just execute her. The central. I gotta
Central supermassive black hole.
Supermassive. Yeah, I just scroll over it.
Gun, I saw your hand.
I'm gonna nominate the black hole.
Okay, Gun nominates the black hole. What's your reasoning?
Spent roll, maybe evil.
Okay. What is your defense, supermassive black hole?
Without me, none of you would exist. I am imperative to the galaxy's existence. If you get rid of me, your star system will lose its gravitational pull and fly out of the galaxy at a rate exceeding 100,000 miles per hour.
But I don't know if Scotland can survive that.
She claimed chef immediately. Like, I don't think that she's a minion doing that.
Well, also pertinent, she is in a drunk ping, and if there's an Undertaker and we see her as the drunk, that could be...
There's not an Undertaker on the script.
There's no Undertaker.
Oh, that's right.
Could be Cannibal.
Yeah, I'm totally okay
It's
with
just
that.
I'm looking at all these TB rolls and maybe think we're playing TB.
Chef is terrible cannibal food, because if the chef is evil or drunk, then it's just arbitrary anyway.
Okay.
All right, running the vote. It'll take 7.
I don't think this is evil.
You know what? I've made crazier evil plays. Let's be
5
fair.
votes is not enough. Nominations
Can
are still
someone
open. Hansel.
nominate?
I'll nominate Samwise.
Okay. What is your reasoning?
Quiet, haven't heard anything, and also just kind of sitting there. I also think that Gun is probably evil, so that could be the chef one, assuming that the chef is sober. And also, let's kill someone.
Okay. Samwise, what's your defense?
My defense is I am a townsfolk, but I'm not an information role. I am just basically sitting and absorbing information.
Mayor.
Okay. It'll take 7 votes to put Samwise on the block.
Can we get someone on the block, please?
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it. Even though voter fatigue is hit, I don't think we're gonna
6
get
votes
it.
is not enough. Nominations are still open.
You know what? I'll nominate myself.
All right, Joy Boy. Self-noms. What's the reasoning?
I'm in a drunk pain. That's my reasoning. I think I'm not amazing cannibal food, but I am semi-decent cannibal food. And that's the main reason why I'm going for the amazing cannibal food.
Okay. What's your defense?
But, you know. Swimmer Ding Dong. Let's do this.
Wow, compelling.
Don't vote on yourself since you have the negative votes.
Yeah, oh yeah, I shouldn't do that. Actually, thank you for reminding me of that.
It'll take 7 votes to put Joy Boy on the block.
Why would Joy Boy nominate himself if he's evil?
Our chances of getting an evil person on day one not
because
great.
I didn't do that to see if I was evil.
Yeah.
7 votes is enough. Joy Boy is on the block. I'll say last call
To be
for
fair,
nominations.
we did do that with you, Riker, last time.
Right, I just said chances aren't great. I didn't say impossible.
Yeah, you
And
guys
also
take
just
This is
like a
because
large
I think
evil.
I'm doing this because I believe I'm decent cannibal food, plus I could
Gastro?
just be the drunk.
Gastro, you're here.
If you can hear me, took me all day, but I'm finally here. I'm on my phone. I don't entirely know how to put my hand down on my phone.
Swipe
so
down.
That's crazy. Okay, thank you. This is sorry if I figured it out, I think, but I've never done Clocktower on my phone before, so sorry if anything gets weird, but I'm here.
Okay, welcome back. Gonna end the day in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joy Boy has been executed by Town and dies. Good job, guys. You got the demon. Just kidding. Go to sleep. I don't think I got anybody with that one. You win some, you lose some. See how the thief hits. It's actually kind of fun when the thief hits, like, yep, the one person they know. Let's do wake up our poisoner. All right, make a choice.
Riker.
Okay, thank you.
Goss.
And my teacher finally.
Another very good poison. Very good poison. Who are we waking up next? That would be our imp. Sounds like the imp took soldier as their bluff, which is a solid demon bluff. That empath is dead now. So we got no info. Alright, this is going to be a bounce. I think we're gonna bounce this. I don't really want to. What's up?
All right, what are we looking at? What are we looking at?
So we got a mayor bounce we got to figure out right now.
Oh, delightful.
We have a Poison Slayer. We have the Washerwoman Librarian as a confirmation chain right now. The Saint is in the Noble ping. The Pixie the Pixie Noble has not been mad at all as the Noble. So.
Oh, the Pixie has a. Oh, I was about to say we could kill the Noble for the Pixie,
but they haven't been mad at all. I've been listening to him.
Yeah, if they break madness, then they're not getting it. There's a few good choices here. Some of the first night starting rolls, not terrible choices.
I mean, you could just like kill that washerwoman, and like make them think that maybe that librarian's a spy.
Yeah, could do that. It's a fine choice. It's a fine choice.
Yeah, because I think I want to keep that Saint alive one more day. We got a Poison Slayer out there right now too. That's fun. I'm keeping that around.
Yep.
Okay, that's it. We have no other rolls. I don't know if you like saw the setup. Like, it's all the top fours with no version, which is one of my favorite setups.
Oh, delightful. Yeah, I noticed there was a Washwoman Librarian, Chef, Pixie, Noble. Very wild, very, very top heavy in terms of info.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to mess with the tokens after the first night because I forgot that I had a traveler that was registering to a chef, so I had to swap my drunk token over to the chef so that they did have a wrong number.
I see.
Which screwed up like a poison snipe a little bit, but I think the evil team, they should be okay. That's an evil traveler that they have right now. So
yeah. Yeah, right down there. Nice. It's fun.
Cool.
It's fun.
All right, let's wake everybody up.
Yes, yes.
Morning, town. In the night, Joro has died.
Oh, that's actually pretty useful for me.
Hooray!
Okay.
Hello. I've been pinging everyone who I choose, which at this point has been Joyboy and you. You have the negative vote today.
Okay.
Also, you're my demon.
Okay.
I figured this was also the best way to initiate a chat with you. You don't have to tell me anything. Honestly, I'm about to travel away in like the next after today is closed anyway. So honestly, feel free to not tell me anything else.
Fair enough.
I don't need it.
Drunk, paying on 2 strong rolls, and the washerwoman is confirming me, which makes me think the washerwoman is drunk.
Well, I can tell you I'm not the demon. I'm the noble.
Well, that's a double claim. Well,
It
possible.
is double claim, but I'm
Pixie.
the actual noble.
Okay.
So you can't possibly be my marionette, because I'm a
Okay.
noble. But the pings for noble were Joro, who is dead, PCR,
so they are
and
mad.
Samwise.
I get the madness now.
If we want to go for PCR, Samwise, I'm okay for one of those people.
Okay, sounds
Are you kidding me? The empath killed themselves?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I will tell you this. I've not told many other people. I'm the mayor.
For once, I believe you.
Oh my God. For once.
Just because you know damn well I wouldn't believe that. So.
Yes. So I believe the final 3 is going to be me, Hansel Pup, and one other person.
Do we think that we're in a spy game?
I don't know.
All right. Sounds good.
I don't know.
A noble? And then
PCR is noble?
Is noble?
Oh, I have no idea. I heard.
Oh, no, I heard that from one person, and then I had somebody else claim to be a noble.
A
So I don't
Darian.
know if that's our Pixie situation.
Yeah, Darian told me that he was the noble and that I was in one of his pings. It doesn't line up with the other pings that I have heard. So.
Right. Yeah. That's.
What are you?
I'm the Slayer.
You're the Slayer.
So
Right.
if I get up on the block, I'm probably going to shoot at the Saint.
Saints should be cleared if
Should be cleared, right? But that's why I've been trying to look for a recluse because that'd be a great shot.
That would be a great. If Joy Boy is who he says he is, then Hansel Pup is just the Saint.
Okay, I didn't get what Joy.
Or I've just straight up outed some potential information, or maybe I'm bluffing. Who knows?
Who knows?
But I just wanted to say hi.
Well, what I do know is that either Adarian or PCR might be the Pixie, since they have both claimed noble.
That's a clean shot, I think, in my world.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Thank you.
The Pixie.
Interesting. And
let me just check. There could be a spy. No.
Yeah, that could be a spy.
Yeah. So the washerwoman's lying to you, and the spy.
The washerwoman also died last night.
But that doesn't woman be the spy. They didn't make it a scout.
Then the demon just kills their spy.
Yeah, that's pretty plausible.
It is plausible. I don't think that'll be.
I doubt.
I think it's more likely to build worlds where that librarian is the spy right now, but we'll see.
Avery, that was a bit, by the way. You can't be my marionette because I'm not the demon.
Yes, sorry, of course.
I figured it would be fun.
Welcome back,
Yeah,
everybody. We currently have 10 players alive, plus Sethaba makes 11. I'll say nominations are open. Gastro?
Yeah, I'll nominate Avery Snow.
Okay, what's the reasoning?
I have heard of a fortune teller with a yes over here, so place to investigate.
Okay, Avery, what's your defense?
Well, if that's the case, then the fortune teller has been given the information that I'm evil because I'm a recluse again. So that means you're being pinged. That means the fortune teller is being pinged that I'm evil because of that.
We have a butler or an ogre. Well, no one would come out as an ogre.
There's ogre on the script, yes.
Yes, but who would come? No one would come out as an ogre.
Yeah, because
Well, if someone comes out as
drunk, saint, and recluse. So.
If someone comes out as ogre, we're gonna want to know who their friend is, and that could be bad if they might be evil.
Yeah, but it lets us know Baron. It would also sell us on the Baron. But if they're evil, then they're not going to want to come out because they don't want to give away Baron.
It could also be an outsider is lying. Crazy, right?
I know. Could definitely be an outsider's line.
Possible.
We'd have 2 people that landed the same role.
Anyway, it'll take 6 votes to put Avery Snow on the block. Run the vote.
Oh.
Way to go, Samwise.
Oh, so
there it is.
3 votes is not enough. Riker.
Avery, you're claiming Recluse, correct?
Yes, I am.
All right. I would like to claim Slayer and shoot Avery Snow.
Okay. What is your weapon of choice?
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts that I will hurl in his direction.
I believe Avery loves coconuts, so it has no effect.
Lovely bunch of coconuts.
Ooh.
I think you definitely shoot the Saint, not the Recluse there. Oh well.
Recluse.
The Recluse only just came out. The Saint has been out.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, Avery
we
told me
can't kill the Saint.
Avery told me that they were the Recluse from like day one.
PCR?
Yeah. I would like to nominate a Darian.
Okay. What is your reasoning?
A couple different reasons. It's possible that they're the pixie because they're claiming my role, and our pings don't line up. But it's also possible that the librarian seeing a drunk has been poisoned because they're sitting next to evil. So I think I would prefer to clear this world out and eliminate those incorrect pings.
Okay, Darian, what's your defense?
I mean, I can say the exact same thing. There is a pixie on the script, and you're also claiming my role. I am the noble, and your pings don't line up with my pings. I've been very honest and upfront with people, and the people who I had my pings, you were one of them, so it's funny that you're nominating me. Joro and Samwise. And the people that are voting for this is interesting. We have a Recluse, an evil ping, and another potential evil with gun at the bottom. So we can do this. It's fine. But yeah.
Okay. It'll take 6 votes to put Darian on the block.
Darian, who did you say that your pings were?
PCR, Samwise, and Joro.
Okay.
And Joro was dead, and one of them nominated me.
4 votes is not enough. Nomination's still open.
I'd like to nominate Samwise.
Okay, what's the reasoning?
We can go into all the noble pings.
Wasn't Joro an overlap as well? They could have very easily star passed, right?
Yeah, day one. Makes sense. They were an overlap.
Unless
that
Joro has a spy or is the spy, I do not believe that.
Samwise is the only overlap between both noble claims.
Okay.
Samwise is gonna.
It'll take 6 votes to put Samwise on the block.
It takes 7.
Samwise has negative votes, so we're gonna need another vote.
We're gonna need 7.
We need
Can we
more
get more on
votes.
this, please?
Oh well.
6 votes is exactly enough. Samwise is on the block. Nomination's still open.
I wish I could get unmuted faster. The fortune teller also has a no on Samwise. I was trying to unmute.
I think that Samwise is probably a minion.
Samwise, what do you got?
I would like to nominate PCR.
Okay. What's the reasoning?
Same reasoning as Adarian. There's a double claim. Both of them have me as a ping, even though I'm not evil. I am probably going to end up dead anyway. I'm the soldier. That's why I've been so cagey.
Okay. PCR, what's your defense?
I don't have a problem dying. I don't think it should be today. There is a pixie on the script, so double claims aren't wildly uncommon. It would be granted, one of these sets of noble pings are not going to be correct, so I don't think it matters that there's an overlap, but regardless, you're in a noble ping, so I think we leave it here today, and you can get rid of me or Adarian again tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree.
I will say, though, that it's more beneficial for town for you to get your noble pings. Well, actually, no, because you would get your pings off in a live player. Never mind.
Okay, it'll take 6 to tie, 7 to execute. One vote is not enough. Samwise is still on the block. I'll say last call for nominations.
I'll nominate Riker.
Seth nominates Riker.
We had heard. No, we just vibes. We had heard that. We had heard that you were a once per game yesterday, and then you used a Slayer shot today. So this could be a good option for town if we think that you're the Slayer. I don't know.
Yeah, if there's a cannibal out there, they can Slayer shoot tomorrow. I took my shot at a recluse who didn't die, so I feel concerned that that's not necessarily a recluse.
Recluse says might.
Right, they might.
Also,
But,
doesn't
like,
the Slayer
it's
shot
one of
only
those
work on the
things-
demon? Just rules clarification.
It works on the Recluse or the Demon. Those are the
Oh,
only roles that it
okay.
can work on.
Recluse can register as a demon to a Slayer shot, but that is apparently not what happened.
Okay.
Okay. It will take... sorry, Riker, do you have anything else to add? You good?
No, I'm fine with this. If we want to lift off Samwise, say the soldier ability for another day, I'm fine with that. Or if said cannibal can shoot tomorrow.
Okay. It'll take 6 to tie, 7 to execute.
I'm pretty comfortable leaving it on Samwise.
Okay, 2 votes is not enough. End of the day in 10 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2. PCR? Do you have something?
Yeah, can I call for the exile of Sethabia?
I think Sethaba's leaving after this, but yes.
Yeah, I was about to. Actually, I can travel out now.
Okay,
right,
Sethaba's just leaving.
I mean, what's over there? So
We can run the exile if it would make you feel better.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Doesn't make a difference, but it'd be funny.
Okay, so it'll take it's a true majority. Dead players can vote on this without spending their dead vote.
Let's go 100%.
Come on, there's no reason not to vote for this.
Come on!
Come on, everyone. Come on.
Guys, we can get a cult leader win.
No.
Suspicious saint not voting on an exile.
Not gonna lie.
There's your evil team, guys.
11 votes is enough. Our traveler's been exiled. See you.
Bye, everybody.
11 player evil team. Bye bye.
No, the people that didn't vote for
Anyway, Samwise has been executed by town and dies. Everybody go to sleep.
It's the people that didn't vote for it, so obviously.
All right. We are on night 3. We got to swap over. Second game in a row we're having to do this, unfortunately. But is what it is. Where the hell am I looking?
So either the recluse or the librarian who saw a drunk has to be lying.
I want to poison a Dorian.
Okay. Sounds good. See you.
See ya.
I don't
believe
think
the librarian, unless I was specifically poisoned.
I am washerwoman confirmed.
So somebody in the chat tell me if this is a poisoned pixie that gets the noble's information, can I give them fake noble information off of that or no? I'm gonna look this up like live. Yes? Okay, I can give them fake noble information. I think that's what they're about to do. I think that Gashra is about to kill that noble. Okay. Because that's the only people that I'm waking up at this point is my evil team. Star Pass question mark. I don't think they're doing what I think they're doing. No. Again, I think we just have some disorganized evil teams tonight. There are other funky things storytellers can do with poison nobles. They get really funky. Yeah. I mean, like, framing that saint would be really cool, but I just don't know how I'm going to swing it. I mean, they're keeping both these noble claims alive, which is interesting. The problem is, it's just like there's no like hard info on players. Like Gashru as claiming fortune teller is part of the hard info. Gashru is explaining what a star pass is. Everybody's learning the terminology. Yeah, hopefully Talon isn't seeing a million messages bouncing back and forth between these two people. I mean, Avery is like a brand new player. They're playing Onion Pies as their second script. Even though Onion Pies is like pretty easy to wrap your head around. Okay, so wake everybody up.
Awesome.
So
Start
there's
passing
an
is
ability where in the night they can choose to kill themselves, and then one of their minions becomes the imp,
Ah, okay.
and that's called a star pass.
Okay.
It's exclusive
Sound.
to the imp.
Central supermassive black hole has died in the night.
What is with all these star
there goes the-
rolls that are dying?
There goes the 2 drunk pings.
Yeah.
I am, in fact, the mayor.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
We probably haven't. I've been super unpopular with everybody else. So
Oh, what are you?
Spent Slayer.
Fair enough. I am the dead soldier.
Or soldier, but he's been consistently saying that he's been hearing of fortune teller pings.
He could just be the fortune teller.
That's what I have him marked as.
Yeah. Do we know what gun is?
Gun claimed mayor to me.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay. So I have reason to trust you. Have you talked to Joy Boy yet?
What do you say? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think the chef number is real.
Yeah. Here's the thing. If my information was just because I was a drunk, then it could be evil. And that is pretty useful for us to know. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. I don't know.
Again, yeah, that's just based on my information. I'd rather them die so then I don't have any like grief.
Okay, that's maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking at PCR or gun.
Yeah.
When it comes to information rolls, I do tend to be more talkative when I have an information roll. Like if I have a night 1 information roll, I'm usually
You
more
got something.
talkative.
You feel like you got something to say, something to add, to contribute. Yeah. I get it.
Exactly, but other than that, I'm usually just vibing.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Ping outed on day 1. What was the drunk ping?
The drunk ping was. I don't remember who the drunk pings are, but the librarian saw a drunk ping, which means with the recluse there has to be a butler, and if nobody's butler, then that means one of the outsiders is incorrect or the librarian was poisoned.
There's no butler on this script. It's Onion Pies. The fourth outsider is Ogre, which can
Ogre.
hide.
That's right. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and an evil ogre might not out, or a good ogre either. Who is the librarian, if you don't mind me asking? CJ. Okay.
Who is confirmed by.
So if Samwise is a minion and we assume like Gun is a demon, that would be a sober chef 1 if.
That's stuff to talk about.
Why didn't you shoot the saint, Riker?
Well, I was getting ready to. I got fired about recluse because I wanted to potentially have it go off on the recluse, which would confirm both them and myself.
Agreed. That was a good shot.
Welcome back, town. I'll say nominations are open. Gastru, what do you got?
People have kind of already figured it out, I think. I'm the fortune teller. I'm just going to make my info public. Night 1, I got a yes on Avery, Snow, and Gunn. Night 2, I got a no on Gunn and Samwise, which is why I wanted to kill Avery yesterday. And then last night, I got a yes on CJ and Riker. So, do with that what you will. I am not going to immediately nominate Riker, but he's, I don't know, he's a candidate for me.
CJ, who was your other ping, CJ?
It was Joy Boy and Supermassive Black Hole.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just empath with Zeus.
CJ nominates Riker.
Okay, anything to add?
Right now it's me and Riker Spider-Man pointing at each other, and I would like to point it right at Riker. We got a fortune teller yes on them. They are a spent slayer. I'm also a spent ability, so I'm also okay with this and not be afraid, but I'd rather get Riker out.
Yeah, I'd rather get Riker out too.
Okay. It'll take 4 votes. Do note that there is no more Thief in the game. Thief's gone, so voting is just normal again.
I actually want to kill CJ.
That's fine. I am the washerwoman confirmed, so unless the washerwoman was poisoned specifically night 1.
No, I have a world.
Which would be wild.
Four
Cannibal
votes is
would
enough. Riker is marked for
the
execution. I saw Darian's hand first.
Can I nominate Gun, please?
Okay, what is the reasoning?
I'm not saying Riker isn't evil. That fortune teller ping between CJ and Riker doesn't make very much sense to me because CJ is kind of confirmed, I'm pretty sure. Riker could be evil, but I think Gunn is more likely the demon candidate than Riker.
Okay, Gunn, what's your defense?
Okay, this is beautiful, everyone, because I'll tell everyone what I am right now. I am the mayor, and I believe I was targeted last night. And Darian came and said, "What are you claiming?" And I said, "I'm the mayor." He goes, "Oh, really?" So I'm the mayor. I'm in a fortune teller no. I just hard claimed today that I was the mayor to Darian, and he's trying to immediately nominate me. So that reads as evil. Also, CJ and Darian could make up Chef 1. Maybe the evil team is just CJ, Darian, and Riker.
Can I just counter that quickly? I'm pretty sure the fortune teller said that you were in the FT, yes. Correct?
No, I'm in a no.
They're in a
Yes,
fortune
true.
teller no.
Okay, I misheard then. I apologize. But yeah, sorry.
Okay, we're going to run the vote on Gunn. It'll take 4 to tie, 5 to execute. Zero votes is not enough. Nominations are still open. Hansel Pup.
I will nominate CJ.
Okay, what is the reasoning?
So I have a world in which CJ is the demon. That explains the fortune teller yes on CJ, where Joro is either poisoned or the marionette sitting next to CJ and confirming him. If we discount the librarian drunk ping, that would mean that we have a sober Chef 1, which makes Joro and CJ being evil together work. I think that this is probably a good demon candidate.
I have pertinent and CJ's done.
I also have pertinent. The empath got a 0 on Joro and Joy Boy. Joro cannot be my marionette.
The empath is a drunk ping.
But I would
been made by me, the supposed demon.
Right. That's. But you said they can't be your marionette, but they sure could if you're the demon. They wouldn't.
No, what I'm saying is Joro has an empath 0 on him. If he is the marionette, there would be an empath 1. The empath isn't a drunk ping, but that drunk ping is from me, allegedly.
I never got Joy. I never knew Joy Boy's empath.
You would know that Joy Boy is drunk because you know that Joro is your marionette.
Wait, why would I know that he's drunk then?
Because a sober empath, if you know that Joro is evil, you would know that the empath would get a 1.
Yeah, but the empath didn't get a 1. The empath got a 0. I don't.
Yeah, I got a 0.
Thus, if you are evil, you would know he is drunk.
This world truly does not work. She's also not the first person I told was in the drunk ping. I've been outed for my information right from the get-go as the librarian. I would think the fortune teller, yes, does kind of fit, but I am the washerwoman confirmed one in the pair, so I'd rather take out Riker today. Thank you.
Okay, it'll take 4 to tie, 5 to put CJ on the block.
There are worlds where I'm evil, but not that one.
I'm sorry, but
it would be the spy that saw me as the drunk.
Yeah.
2 votes is not enough.
Or a lucky poison snipe on Joro, and I'm bluffing librarian.
PCR.
I tend to believe that Riker is a red herring ping from the fortune teller. I still have a lot of sus on Adarian, so I would like to nominate Adarian.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to
add? No, I mean, just beyond the stuff that we already went over.
Okay, Adarian?
Sorry, I didn't hear that accusation.
I don't think it really added anything. So, good. What do you have as
Okay,
your
well,
defense?
So at this moment, I'm okay to go. I'm not evil. I'm pretty sure PCR is the half of this is evil, but again, like was mentioned earlier, there's a pixie on the script, so if we want to assume that there's a pixie, PCR is probably that pixie. I'm not sure why they're pushing. I guess I can imagine why they're pushing hard to get me killed. I am the actual noble. Again, my pings were Joro, PCR, Samwise. The only one that's alive out of those is PCR. Also, too, because I'm okay to die, but I think I'm okay where it's at right now. But if you want to assume that I'm the noble, PCR is a pixie, we have the saint claim, we have librarian, of outed fortune teller, mayor, slayer, recluse. I'm thinking evil is probably somewhere on the bottom, more so than at the top of the circle. So that's where my thoughts are at the moment.
Okay. It'll take 4 to tie, 5 to execute.
This is not a kill I'd like to go into, especially because, this is killing into...
1 vote is not enough. We're going to end the day in 10 seconds.
If there is a pixie and the pixie is a noble, they would learn three people, potentially the same or even new, but chances are they could end up learning dead people, which won't.
But there is also an outsider problem, right? We have
no. 10 seconds. It wouldn't help much. I don't mind being dead here because even if I am not the red herring or I am
5,
the red herring,
4,
I've got enough
3,
history down
2, 1.
to be worth the kill.
Riker has been executed and dies. Everybody go to sleep. All right, so we got a little bit of conversation happening at night. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I don't even have that up on my overlay right now. I'm not sure if this is going to be the Star Pass night or if tomorrow's going to be the Star Pass night, but it sounds like we're getting a Star Pass in this game. Let's wake up our poisoner. Okay, my poisoner did not pick up. Please. Please.
Hello.
What do we got?
I'm poisoning gun.
Okay. See you.
See you.
So quiet.
That's a very interesting play tonight.
Well,
That's
I mean,
an interesting
like,
double insert.
half of us,
No neighbors to whisper to.
Yeah, half of us are kind of dead.
You know that's fair.
Yeah, but not you, Avery. Not that half.
Well, true, but I mean,
the comment of saying evil's on the bottom half of the grim when there's only 2 people left is kind of awkwardly sus.
This is.
I love
an
evil
interesting
team
match.
coordination. That's my favorite thing.
Like, I'm kind of just existing.
We
Getting
do,
the
we
same
do have a
role
player
twice,
that
and
is
it's
just
like,
gone now
okay.
that won't be coming back. It feels like there's like not a lot of players left alive, but there are. We're gonna be waking up at 6 here. Do I have that right? What is up on my calculations? 1, 2, 3. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're about to be in a final 5, right? What do I have marked incorrect? Oh, I'm not counting gas.
Hi, Odessa.
Cat.
So it's 4 here, 3 here. We're about to be at a final 6.
Give the cat all the head scratches.
2 more executions. Town has 2 more executions.
I really need to take you to the vet this weekend, and we need to figure out what's going on with those mats.
Oh.
Morning Town. First thing, it seems like a central supermassive black hole had to leave. They're dead already, so we'll just we'll march on. With that being said, Gun has died in the night.
Well,
what?
Got 3 minutes.
Screw all of you.
Well, either they weren't the mayor or they got poisoned.
I was the mayor. It's probably
All right, so based on the Chef 1, we should be killing the claimed recluse neighbor.
That would be me, isn't it?
At this point, it would be you, but we have one person on the bottom half of the Grim. Everybody else is up top. So either we're about to suffer a TPK, right, in a couple of turns, or, you know.
What's your fortune teller information?
I got a yes on Hansel Puff wants to come in. I just got a yes on him. Are you all right with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna bring him in. Hi, I just got a yes on you, so that's just great.
On me and who?
You and Gun. So
Great.
Yeah.
Well, here's my suggestion. I'm pretty sure that was a star pass.
Off of Gun?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's my theory, at least.
So hold on, Gastro, what did you say that your information was across all nights?
Across all nights? Yeah. So night 1, I got a yes on Avery and Gun. Night 2, I got a no on Gun and Samwise. Night 3, I got a yes on CJ and Riker. Night 4, I got a yes on Hansel Pup and Gun.
Okay, well,
which
you
is
got
a lot of yeses.
You got a no on Gun.
Yeah, which is why. Yeah, so then they didn't star pass. And that makes me really suspicious of you, Mr. Saint.
By chance, the Pixie?
I am not.
All right.
I just don't know how
So
Gasher is going to swing.
The other thing too is that in order for the
I should know. I love a good fortune teller bluff. It's like one of my favorite roles to bluff. It requires like really deep knowledge of like what's going on in the rest of town though, because you really need to like set up a frame and like you can't get your wires twisted on like who you're checking at night. Like all of your checks need to sound like they made sense in the moment, which is really tough.
Asking you that,
but it's really strong.
That section of
specifically
it, right?
in this
If
game
you're-
where he's the
if you are
only
noble,
ongoing
you're the noble.
information.
But if Adarian is not willing to come out and say they are the Pixie at this point in the game, then we're stuck pulling the whole team, pulling all the good apart.
Damn, all the alive people are talking to each other. Except for me.
Get in there.
I don't want to interrupt.
Don't feel left out.
I don't want to interrupt.
Final
I mean,
six.
with you being the recluse again, I feel like we definitely should have been killing into your neighbor, although they were the fortune teller. It's just problematic.
All right, everybody. We are at the final 6. Which means it'll take 3 votes to put somebody in the block. Gashru, what do you got?
Yeah, last night I got a yes on Hansel Pup and Gun. I hate that because to me that says, oh, it's just Hansel Pup is the demon. And anytime in this game that something looks that simple, it's never that simple. So, yeah.
Who else you had yeses on?
My current living yeses are Avery, CJ, and Hansel Pup. and I don't have any living no's.
Right. So my concern is that potentially you are the marionette, right? And your information is just arbitrarily driving one way or the other, right? Because you could be the marionette.
Yeah. I'm not going to think about that world.
Well, the rest of us have to.
Somebody, a storyteller question?
I have a storyteller question. Do you run that the marionette can be next to the recluse?
I do not do it like that, no.
Okay, thank you. There you go.
That is a yes
Well,
but
there
don't,
could-
in my opinion.
Could just be a minion next to the.
Yeah, it could just be a minion next to the
demon.
recluse then, because I mean, if we're taking the chef 1 as a 1, right?
Hanselpup?
We don't know drunk or not yet.
So
But my question is, what if the chef has been poisoned?
So, but that's possible because I mean we don't have an outed fourth, the ogre, right? The ogre's not outed if there is an ogre.
Yeah.
So
Can I share a world really
we
quick?
don't have a baron, which lends credence to the fact that there potentially was no drunk.
Go ahead, Hanselpup.
Recluse and a saint.
Okay, so Gastru's info with yes on Avery Gun, no on Samwise Gun, yes on Riker CJ, yes on Gun and me. That requires that has 2 potential red herrings. So in that world, Avery would have to be a real recluse misregistering as the demon. This is assuming that there's no poisoning.
They're thinking of Star Pass.
So I'm not going to think about Star Pass. Avery would have to be the recluse, which would mean that CJ cannot be seen a drunk, and CJ is evil and the demon. Otherwise,
But they're washerwoman confirmed.
Otherwise, Gastru has 2 red herrings, and your info is not possible.
Or you're just the demon.
I'm
Have
being
2
Or
red
I've been
herrings.
poisoned.
Yeah. I have a drunk ping on the empath that got a 0 that's sitting next to Anselpup. Occam's Razor, that empath 0 is drunk, and Hanselpup is just the demon that's been claiming saints since the start, and that is the outsider problem that we have. I'm out of Baron games. There is also potential poisoner.
Yeah, there's poisoner, and then
It's only an outsider problem if your information is correct.
Yes,
And
It could be poisoned.
And I mean, also, I've been outed as a fortune teller for a while now, and I'm very not dead, which means it's entirely possible they're leaving me alive just to poison lock me.
A mayor also died
Or
last
to
night.
leave you as the frame because you're the Mario. So I mean,
Yeah, but the mayor
Oh,
couldn't
that's
have died.
also-
The mayor couldn't have died, and Gastro got false information because of poisoning.
correct.
Mayor is a might. The mayor
is
doesn't
a
have to bounce. I will say that it's very weird that the mayor died, and I
mean, at this many
would
people,
think they're poisoned, but it is technically a might.
unless they've been targeted multiple times, then they might have finally killed the mayor. But that's
There's also a possibility where one of CJ or Gastru is just the spy, misregistering as librarian to Joro.
Entirely possible. Spy's not demon, though.
PCR?
No, I didn't even know I was the other side of that washerwoman thing. That's cool.
I would like to nominate CJ.
Okay. Anything you'd like to add?
There are multiple different worlds where CJ is evil, possibly imp, possibly just a minion. Regardless, I think we need to eliminate this world, and we'll see how much they fight to not stay on the block.
Okay, CJ, what's your defense?
Considering we have 2 executions left and me and Hanselpup are the 2 strongest candidates, I don't think I'm a demon candidate in any world, but most likely a minion candidate. Honestly, I would rather die here and not be the frame in Final 3.
Okay. It'll take 3 votes to put CJ on the block. Oh, shit. I gotta stop doing that.
Or...
Why does enter automatically mark? That's weird. Run the count.
Gastru, this is one of your yeses. You should vote on it.
It's definitely Hanselpup here, for sure. But yeah, I'm fine to die here.
4 votes is enough?
The game will not end.
No.
Gastro, did you say you checked Avery twice?
And no, I only checked Avery once on night 1.
We also have the noble pink from Idarian painting PCR in one of them, right? That fits with Chef 1.
If we assume
if the chef
that
is sober, then Joy Boy is the drunk. Chef 1 Hanselpup PCR.
Yeah, according to
and also,
CJ's
should I be
information,
marked for death? Like I had 4 on.
Yeah, you should be marked.
Yeah, it took the mark off because I screwed up. I know that you're marked though.
According to CJ's information, Gastru can't be the drunk. So if we assume that Gastru was never poisoned, then he has either Avery has to be the real recluse, or he has 2 red herrings and he's lying. So.
And then when the game doesn't end here, then it's
I don't think
you.
it's possible to have 2 red herrings.
That's correct. It's not possible to have 2 red herrings. It's not mechanically possible. I'm going to say last call for nominations. We're talking a lot here.
Yeah, that points to Hansel Pup then.
Yeah, but I mean, Hansel Pup, you would nominate and we'll vote out at final 3.
End of the day in 10 seconds.
Other potential demon candidates.
We're at 6, right? So there is no TPK here.
I mean,
5,
as long as we have
4,
at least
3,
one evil dead.
2,
or,
1.
Dead evil.
Well, no, we're going.
CJ has been executed by town and dies. The game continues. Everybody go to sleep.
Honk shoe.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's have some fun.
Hello. I'm going to hit a Darian.
Okay, you think you're going to become the demon tonight?
Possibly.
I will note that if you do become the demon,
last night.
yeah, if you do become the demon, I will wake you up again. Okay, just a heads up.
Of course.
You said a Darian?
A Darian, yeah.
Okay.
Because it was in the cards last night about becoming demon, but then we found out about Mia, so we got rid of that instead.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
We'll see how this goes. It's just like Poisoner Imp is just so strong. Like they just like can carry a whole game. That demon, their demon died so early, and now we kill the noble. And now we just say. Yeah, so who do we put in this? Who do we put in this information now? This is going to be very interesting. I think that do I just put 3 good players? Do I just put 3 good players in this ping right now? Yeah, I gotta do it. This is tough because, like, if I give him Hansel Pup here, they might just think that aligns too much, and then I'm pointing directly at the demon, and I wouldn't do that. I think I have to put, like, Joy Boy. We'll say Gun, and we'll say Riker. And send that to a Darian. And just see what happens here. And then let's wake everybody up. Good morning, town. PCR has died in the night.
Rip.
I will give you 2 minutes. This will be the last day for private conversations. You're at your final 4.
Riker, what date did you shoot Avery?
Day 2?
No, we're not doing this. I think Avery's the last good alive. It's just Hansel Pup.
Would have been day 2 or day 3.
Where the Slayer was from.
That's recluse.
Right. I'm
not saying that Avery's. That is not what I'm saying. I'm not
Because
saying that
it's
Avery's a
the end.
demon. I do not think that Avery's a demon.
Listen, I have to state this. I'm the empath. Technically.
What did you have to say?
I got technically
Ooh.
I don't want my neighbors to still be evil, which includes you.
Ooh. I just got a world. What if Joy Boy is the marionette that is seeing a 0 and was in the librarian ping?
Actually, that is. Oh wait, I didn't
That's
consider
not
that.
possible then.
See, the
It is
first
possible.
thing I see is that
No.
If the evil team is Joy Boy, Hansel Pup, PCR.
I don't know. I still find
I
it
don't
very
100% buy it, but that is
CJ can't register. No, because then CJ would have to be the drunk, which makes Avery not possible.
Well, no, because the chef could also be sober. Oh wait, yeah. Then no, the chef could be drunk because there was also a traveler that was potentially evil sitting next to Recluse.
In that case, the chef would be getting sober information.
Yeah, that would have been sober one.
Well, no, if we're saying if Joy Boy's marionette,
It could have been a 2. If
Exactly.
the thief was evil.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm the marionette.
Well, CJ, if the chef is drunk and Joy Boy is my marionette, then the chef is receiving a sober 1.
But there's also a recluse in play.
If the thief was evil, sitting next to a recluse, or after was sitting next to a recluse gash, that would be a chef 2.
Welcome back to town, everybody. We are at your final 4. Avery, I'm just going to explain to you real quick, since
What's up, Avery?
You're a newer player.
Well, considering time's over, Dylan is muted, but I wanted to put a nomination out.
So here's the thing about nominating on Final 4.
Yeah. Well,
unless we hit the demon, it's game over all the way.
Yeah, because you'll wake up at 2 tomorrow and it'll be game over. So a lot of the times, towns will sleep at 4. You don't have to sleep at 4. You can still do a nomination if you feel, convicted in your nomination.
I do feel quite convicted personally on my nomination,
Okay.
which is Hansel.
Okay, Avery is nominating Hansel Pup. What is your reasoning?
I believe Hansel's been claiming since day 1 to keep themselves safe. Both Adarian and Gastru have both pointed out Hansel is on their pings for their roles. And unless one of them is bullshitting, it's a bit odd, or both of them are, it's a bit odd that both of them have the same ping that Hansel could be evil.
Okay, Hansel Pup, what's your defense?
No, both nobles had Samwise as the potential overlap of noble ping. I don't think that. No, PCR said that I was in one of the noble pings. Adarian has not said that I'm in a noble ping. Also, you're sending on a saint on Final 4, which is a horrible idea. Adarian, if you trust your own information, then you know that one evil is dead at least.
Well, I was going to say, I absolutely think it's Hansel Pup right now, but I also don't think Hansel Pup, Adarian, and Avery are all evil. So I want to sleep here.
I mean, do we think we got evil is the big thing.
I think we did.
I don't mind sending on this, but I don't want.
I agree. I don't mind because I'm pretty sure all information points to Hansel Pup.
Yeah, and Adarian, the other 2 people alive are both pushing on me as the demon. Where's my evil team?
Well, one of them is the recluse, supposedly. The other one is a fortune teller, which I'm not sure why the fortune teller is still alive at this point. Actually, that's a good point, but I do think all information is pointing to Hansel Pup. But I'd rather sleep too, also right here. But yeah,
I think we sleep here.
Okay.
All right,
I'm fine to sleep here.
We're going to run the vote. It will take 2 votes to put Hansel Pup on the block. Just 2. Going to run it. One vote is not enough. The other 3 alive players, would you like to make a nomination?
No.
Non-nomination.
I'm good.
Just I will say, like I said, all information is pointing towards Hansel Pup, but I'm not negating a world where Gastru is probably evil because, again, I'm not sure why the outed fortune teller is still alive at this point.
Right.
But they
Still
did
on the
check.
frame. That's why.
But they said they checked themselves in PCR last night. PCR is dead, and they got a no. So.
Well, I didn't know PCR was dead when I checked him.
Right.
Yeah. From my perspective at the time, they were in a double claim, and I really, really wanted to know if I was my own red herring, because if I was, that would
be entirely impossible.
That would be impossible.
Yeah. Well, it would tell me that I'd been poisoned
End of the day
or
in
that
10
there's
seconds.
Star Pass shenanigans going on if I got a yes on myself. Yeah. So
5, 4, 3, 2,
Man.
1. Nobody's executed. Nobody dies. See you in the morning.
This is tense.
I am very nervous. This is probably the closest game yet. Hello. I think I'm gonna go Hansel.
So do note that. Actually, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can do that. That's
It's last day.
It's last day. It doesn't matter. Okay.
I'm really hoping I'll get Star Passed, because then that gets rid of him, so that Susa Why Is He Alive has gone. And then I'm mostly cleared as a recluse, which means we can then push Hansel Pup.
Yep. Good luck.
Thank you.
I think this is a really good game for like those 2 alive players that were left on the evil team. Samwise got put in a really tough position because I put her in the noble ping. But they're cleaning up. And this turned into a really good game. This was pretty exciting, honestly. And now, like, coming all the way back around to that Slayer that shot our quote-unquote recluse, it's so hard. It's so hard to know if a player has been Star Pass 2, if a player was a Scarlet Woman. I've been a Slayer that has shot... I've shot the demon before they become the demon, and it sucks. There's just, like, no way to figure it out. Nope. Gastru's riding it. Honestly, if Gastru gets executed here, I don't know what to say. I think this is like up there with the most obvious Star Pass like situations I can think of. And now both sides of that noble double claim are dead. We just got to ride it out. Morningtown. I would like to introduce you to your final 3. That would be Avery, Hansel Pup, and Gastru. Darian has died in the night. No private conversations. I'll open nominations in a minute.
According to Riker, Avery is not the demon, so Gastru is the demon. I don't think that there was a Star Pass.
I'm gonna say this here. I'm gonna say this here, just because. I mean, I told Hansel Pup pretty early on that I was the mayor. I trust him a little bit more than maybe some of the other people here. I don't understand how a fortune teller's alive in Final 3. And also, I noticed that the people you seem to pick are in your picks, Gastro, are people who have died at night, basically.
Listen, Gun, I should trust Hansel Pup, but I don't.
Well, also, there's still the outsider problem, right? Unless the ogre is hiding an evil just to hide a Baron.
There is no ogre.
One of these
There is no
outsiders has to be evil. Or
CJ, there is no ogre.
What if Avery's the evil one? And he's
Avery would be the evil one. A recluse would be a really good bluff because you register as evil anyway.
Okay, but then the fortune teller was real and got a yes ping on 3 different people, including the recluse.
But
I think it's just
yes on the demon
it's
as a
gotta be
fortune
Hansel
teller.
up, guys.
Just to get this out of the way, did we ever clear up the noble double claim?
Yeah, I'm a noble.
We didn't clear it up.
Still both claiming noble.
Neither is back down to be a pixie at any point.
Neither, even after death? Crazy.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the pixie
both
later
died at
wouldn't
night.
have.
Say again, Avery?
Yeah, they're both dead, so if one of them is the pixie, I'd expect them to come out now.
Yeah,
but-
they both died at night, so unless one of them star-passed.
Can the pixie even admit that they're the pixie?
They
When
can
they're
now
dead, they
because
lose their
after the
ability.
first one dies, the other becomes the noble. They could say that they were a pixie.
Okay.
So if neither is backing down from noble, then one of them has to be evil.
Yeah,
Okay,
one of them
but-
had to be evil at some point.
That's kind of like irrelevant to the 3 people who are alive right now.
No,
Yeah,
actually, that
I
is relevant
agree.
because it helps build evil teams.
Well, Hanselpup, you are definitely a nominee for demon candidate, as is Gastru. I don't think that the fortune teller is still alive. That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know why I'm alive either. My best guess is that I'm the frame. My last night I got a yes on Hansel Pup and myself, which of course I did. It's been clear that my info is pointing at Hansel Pup from night 4, and I don't know. I think I'm just the frame.
Yeah, I
But
personally
I
don't
don't know why
take
I'm
too
alive.
much stock. I don't put too much stock in the fortune teller is left alive this long because my very first game, I was an Undertaker left alive until the final 4 when it was me and the final 3 demons.
Oh yeah, I was in that game. I was a spy in that game. Hansel Pup.
Yep.
So, okay, assuming that PCR and Adarian are both hard claiming noble, they're not backing into Pixie. One of them has to be evil. We cannot have 2 nobles. What if the evil team is Adarian, Gastru, and Avery? CJ is the drunk. Or no, seat 8 is the chef is drunk. It's a sober chef 2. Gastru is the demon. Avery was shot.
Can someone... Are noms open?
Noms are open.
Can someone please nominate Hansel up? He's just throwing worlds at the wall.
Avery.
Yeah, I'm gonna nominate.
I'm nominating Hansel.
Okay. Give the nomination to Avery. Avery, is there anything you'd like to add?
I think honestly what I said yesterday is accurate. I think he's been claiming Saint the entire time for safety, knowing that people wouldn't risk killing the Saint early. So I think that kind of gives a free out for most of the game by saying you're Saint unless you're killed during the night. So I think it kind of makes it like, well, either they're Saint or they've been bullshitting us the entire time, and I'm inclined to believe it's been bullshit.
Hansel Pup, what's your defense?
Okay, my defense. From the very start of day 1, I had publicly claimed Saint. There is a Slayer in play. I do not know what my minions are if I'm the demon. If I'm Slayer shot for claiming Saint and I don't know that I have a Scarlet Woman, the game is over immediately. Why would I do that?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, because no one would vote on the Saint to start with, at least in the very...
Riker claimed Slayer.
Yeah.
If Riker shot me because I claimed Saint, and I'm the demon, and I don't have a Scarlet Woman, which at the time I wouldn't know, it's the start of the game, I would lose immediately.
I mean, that
do that if I
assumes
was the
that
demon.
the Slayer is going to immediately shoot the Saint, which is
Yeah.
very possible, but not guaranteed.
And also, what to say you didn't make the gamble that you do have one, and you thought that you'd rather risk Slayer since we didn't even know there was a Slayer. I don't think in day 1.
Can you name an evil team if I'm the demon?
You imp, and then either a spy, and then probably spy Scarlet Woman. Maybe Joyborn is something. I don't. Did Joyborn die at night? I don't remember.
Joyboy self-nommed and was executed.
Both Samwise.
Never mind.
Both Samwise and Gun
That's
and
not
PCR
Gastru.
have been
What you
defending
just
you, so
said
it's one of those,
is-
like 2 of those 3 in my world.
I know we all want to vote for Hanselpup. I'm in support of that, but
We need at least 4, and if Samwise is evil,
I mean, this nom has been going forever, so just run it at this point.
Joy Boy DC'd. I was going to wait for him to get in, but it doesn't look like he's coming back. So
can we please get at least 4 guys?
It'll take
especially-
2. It'll take 2.
Especially I'm not someone with a
there's
noble
4
opinion
on
being
me
the
right
last
now.
one.
I personally want to look at Gastru because their information is kind of looking.
Okay.
Yeah, so they got a yes between CJ and
4
Riker.
votes is enough. Hansel
They got
Pup
a
is on
yes
the block.
between
Nominations are still
Hansel
open.
and
Hansel
Gunn.
Pup.
And they got a yes
I nominate
between
Gastru.
Hansel Pup nominates
Avery
Gastru.
and Southern.
Anything you'd like to add?
I'm willing to bet that there was no star pass to Avery. I'm confident that Avery is evil, probably minion, considering that I trust Riker, and I don't think that anyone could have star passed to Avery unless, Adrian is specifically the demon, but I already didn't suspect him. So I think it's just Gastru, with his information being all over the place, having, 2 or 3 potential red herrings. He's also claiming to get a yes on the recluse, which means that points directly at CJ being evil, which CJ, if you are good, is not the case. So
How does that point at CJ being evil?
Because that screws with the outsider count. The only way that you can get 2 potential red herrings without being poisoned is because that you pinged off of a recluse, which implies that CJ cannot have seen a drunk, and CJ is washerwoman confirmed.
Dylan, did you clarify that there cannot be 2 red herrings?
There cannot be 2 red herrings. I don't know if I'm putting my thumb on the scale, but Hansel Pup's wrong, with that.
No. I'm saying that I know it's not possible.
It is literally not possible to have 2 red herrings. That's all I
I
can
know
say.
that it's not possible. That's why I'm saying that Gastru is lying.
Yeah, what he means is that he's pinging off of a red herring and pinging off of a recluse, 2 things that are not the demon.
Anyway, it's going to take 4 to tie, 5 to put Gastro on the block.
Can I have a defense? Can I have a defense?
Oh, sorry. I didn't even realize there was
Can I have a
defense
defense?
there. Yeah, defense.
Sorry. I think my information does make sense. I think I've been left alive as a frame. I can build a world where all of my yeses are Avery is the recluse, Riker or CJ is the red herring, and Hansel Pup is the demon. I think Hansel Pup has a spy or a Scarlet Woman, a spy and a Scarlet Woman. So that's the evil team. Other than me, who's the frame in this world, all of the good I guess there wasn't a lot of good info at all, but there's the mayor died, which might be a poison kill, and the empath self-nobbed. I keep thinking Joy Boy died at night. I'm really sorry. Never mind. Ignore that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just the fortune teller.
I'm running
Your
the vote.
pings imply that both CJ and Joro are lying.
4 to tie, 5 to execute.
No, my pings imply that you're lying.
With the seats that are available.
No, the pings are that one of us is the red herring. Oh God, we lose.
5 votes is enough. Gastro's on the block.
Yeah.
I mean,
Avery, Gastro, would you like to nominate Avery?
I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty confident it's Hansel Pup, but I know it's not me, and maybe there's some fringe world where I've been, I don't know, I'm somehow the drunken Avery caught a star pass or something ridiculous. This is basically just, I know it's not me.
Problem is we can't actually do anything.
Yeah, we
because
can't.
DC's next
We
to
have
me,
too many
don't vote.
missing players and missing.
Unfortunately, people DC'd and had to
Alright.
leave. But Avery, your defense.
You're right. Never mind.
So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could only tie this if everybody available voted. Which
And Avery's not going to vote on himself.
And
Fair enough.
I'm not voting.
I'm pretty damn sure it's Hansel, so.
I think so too. I just didn't want that vote to tie.
Okay.
That's the same result.
0 votes is not enough. And with that, the
It
game
is.
is over. My congratulations to the good team.
Yes!
No way.
Oh, hell!
You all distrusted me.
I will say, you're building the, I don't know. So first of all, the librarian was poisoned on night 1. So there's your world where there's an outsider count that is messed up. By the way,
Yeah.
Is not 3 confirmed outsiders on.
Yeah, I knew there couldn't be 3 because it's just you had to have a Baron.
There was a drunk, which unfortunately I had to move the token based on the our evil thief. We'll get to that in a second. But the drunk chef got a 1. We had a washerwoman confirming the librarian. Librarian saw drunk. Between empath and the chef, I'm sorry to our poisoner who I had to move the token because of that damn traveler. I hate playing with travelers for this reason. They screw things up. And I gave the wrong number to a sober chef. We had our noble who saw, what was the pings? One was the imp. One was the slayer.
My win rate remains at 0%.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Samwise.
You tried.
We had Gun, who had 1 mayor bounce, and then was poison killed by our poisoner and our imp, and then we had a Darren, our pixie noble, who got BS information because they were poisoned, but that never came out apparently. So.
Wait,
wow.
Why do you keep claiming noble?
GG's.
Why did you just say you were the pixie?
Why did you say you're the pixie?
I was sending messages to Gastro, like slipping notes, like, please stop.
I will say, very, very ballsy non-star pass. Very ballsy.
Yeah.
Oh, if Gastro had passed, I would have immediately killed Avery.
Yeah, that was if I star passed there, it was a very obvious star pass. Also, Avery, I'm really, really sorry I wasn't messaging you. As soon as I messaged you, it would become, especially if I died around then, it would become incredibly obvious that we were scheming.
I think you
they could not see.
GG's.
Yeah, I think if the star pass happened like a couple nights earlier, it would have been more believable. But yeah, the later
that
was
was the original plan. But then Gunn came out as the mayor, who I had a fortune teller no on, so he had to die. And then it became clear it was going to be I versus me.
You didn't have to poison him. I was gonna kill Gunn. I was gonna kill Gunn at night regardless. I wasn't gonna let him live.
Okay, well, great. Yeah.
Also, by the way, I wouldn't have allowed a Slayer shot on a Recluse anyway. I generally don't do that.
Oh, you don't? See, that's my. I look for that for a double confirm for like a
yeah, it's too good. It's too good of a confirmation. I'm not.
It is too good, but nobody was coming out with it till like Thursday.
Was the Scarlet Woman I got.
It's something you should do like 20% of the time because it's reasonable that like someone claiming Recluse is the demon who has the Scarlet Woman.
It's possible, yeah, but like generally, I'm not going to do that. And
when it did go off, I just didn't believe Avery was the Recluse.
That's why you shoot Saints because we can't kill them otherwise.
Yeah, the Slayer not shooting the Saint definitely made the Saint look more
fighting each other the entire game.
You know, if we're playing a Moonchild game, you can Moonchild them.
I mean, hey, I trusted your Slayer shot and that Avery wasn't the demon, so that narrowed it to Gasper for me.
Yeah, I probably should have killed Avery. That last night, it was really tough who I should kill. I probably should have killed Avery. I forgot about the Slayer shot.
Oh, I thought that like seat 11 was the pixie confirming Nadarian as the noble. I didn't think it was the other way around.
That's what I thought too. That's why I killed seat 11 because I thought they were the real noble. But I thought they were the pixie.
Oh yeah, well you had the poisoner was doing really good poisons the whole game. And so the pixie was poisoned when they got their noble information. I showed them 3 good players.
Yep, I poisoned you because I was like 90% sure you were pixie, so I was like, yeah, I'll poison to screw the information off the bet.
Yeah, that was very well played.
Yeah, it's usually good to poison the imp's neighbor on the off chance that they're the empath.
But it was a good game by Evil Team because they lost their demon very fast in that game.
No, yeah, Gastro and Avery carried. They absolutely carried. I basically did nothing. I did nothing except die.
I basically, my game was pretty much, I was completely disconnected all of day one. I had no clue what's going on other than that I was the Scarlet Woman and Avery messaged and said that they were the poisoner. And then by the end of day 2, I'm the demon, and like that's the reason that seat 8 died at night as the chef is because I had no clue who anyone was because I was DC'd all of day 1.
Yeah, that was the mayor bounce. Sorry, the mayor bounces into the washerwoman.
No, yeah, the reason I figured out that Gunn was the mayor really quickly because like I think it was night 1 I tried to kill him.
Oh really?
Yeah. and then I just never got the chance to give y'all that information.
All right. Anyway, I'm leaving the room open. Gun's gonna take over as storyteller. I'm hopping off for the night. Thanks for playing, guys.
Thanks for
When the washerwoman confirmed me, and after I saw 2 drunks, I went to Darian and was like, "Am I the marionette? You have to tell me." I was like, "This is too perfect." Like, the washerwoman is drunk and saw the marionette.
I'm gonna head out. I do not like playing on my phone, so I'd love to stay, but phone is just not fun. So
No, that's fair.
thank you all so much. Well played, good team.
GG's.
Bye.
GG's.
All right, that's gonna be it for this one tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I think we had nothing but good wins, right? 3 good wins. So that's on me, I guess. I got to build some more balanced bags, maybe. I don't know, but Onion Pies is cool. It's a fun script. Shout out to Avery, first-time player. So it's continuing our streak going of people playing their first games ever of Clocktower on our stream. Very exciting. Be back same time next Wednesday. I'll see you then. You guys have a good night. Let's see. Do I want to raid somebody? Let's see. Who do we want to raid? Do I even have my thing up? I don't have my thing up. Who do we want to raid? Pause on the clock tower again. They like left immediately when after I raided the last time, but no, they got a thing open. See you guys.